What's good with Pack? It's your boy Hootie Mac, and I'm back with another fucking live off the rack. Just cracking up. Give me an intro one day and keep saying that shit over and over again. Like every time I start the live, all I come over with, what's back? What's good? It's your boy Hootie Mac, and I'm back. Smacking the Mac in the back of this, packing the Mac in the back of that. What's good, Thug Gang? It's your boy Hootie Mac, man. I'm back with another live video. Let's get into a couple of these little situations. I was watching the $1 million worth of game interview, and let me get this out first before I even get going with this live, because I know how a lot of people might like try to look at this shit. I'm not going to. This is no diss against $1 million worth of game, GILLY, WALLO. I love them. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But I love they shit. Love they show. Watch they shit. I always fuck with GILLY, even when he was rapping. Like I always thought GILLY had balls, and you know, like I was a fan of GILLY for a minute. You know what I mean? WALLO, fuck with WALLO too. Howard, what it do? Brody, Spiritual Flames, what it do? Unique Queen, K. Lou, what it do? Shout out to the Wolfpack gang in this bitch. You understand me? But yeah, but I don't think WALLO and GILLY knew what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they was trying to set Young Thug off. I think they was just trying to ask all the questions that, you know, shit that people want to hear. You feel me? Like I don't feel like they was working with the police. But I promise you, if you don't know GILLY or you don't know WALLO, and you like just now running into them, you'll swear up and down they working with the police, boy. But I know GILLY ain't, you know what I'm saying, he ain't with this shit. And WALLO, I know WALLO said, I'm telling, you know what I'm saying, on several occasions, but he never told it. He done 25, 30, 40 years before, you know what I'm saying, he ain't never folded. So I don't think WALLO will tell either, you know what I'm saying. I think both of them boys stay out of trouble so they won't have to be put in that position. Same thing Young Thug was trying to reiterate on the interview. But when you look at that interview, it's like, damn, bro. It's like they, you know what I'm saying? Because when Young Thug went up there, he brought the gang on there. And it's like, bro, some of the questions that he was asked, the way he answered that shit, bro, it was just like, damn, bro, the police gon' use this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an interview, this ain't a song, so you really like kind of telling how you feel. It's hard to be like, oh, I was in an interview, I was just capping for the interview. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to prove that. Now for a song, you can say you capping. You know what I'm saying? For the interview, I don't think you can say that. You know what I'm saying? My niece texted me. Hold up. I don't think that's a good move. You know what I'm saying? But whatever the case may be, like I'm gonna play some clips. Hopefully everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the clips I played are gonna be wild, cause it's a lot of them, bro. Like if you watch that interview, you just be sitting there listening, like, God damn, these boys had no idea that they was gonna be in this position in 1 year. And GILLY or WALLO, I mean, it was a WALLO thing. WALLO even said in the interview, like, y'all keep that same energy. He wasn't saying it in no bad way, like they was gonna be fucked up. He was saying like everybody that introduced themselves, y'all didn't come in here like, oh, it's just me. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, it was a family thing. Everybody supported everybody. So next year when this guy take off and this guy don't, y'all keep that same energy. Don't get mad at because he taking off faster than you know what I'm saying? Whole time. Shit, boy, I'm talking about, man, that shit sound like it's crazy, bro. It's like one of them things that make you feel like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? I promise you'll start looking at that shit and be like,
I don't know how to respond to that.
Sure. I promise you'll be looking at that shit and you'll be like, these boys intentionally set these boys up. Like, I already got one of the questions pulled up. I'm just gonna let y'all see this shit real quick. Like, it's crazy. Shout out to Unique Queen, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell if y'all want to get notified whenever I go live. That way you won't miss it. You know, I'd appreciate that. You know, likes is what get a nigga in the algorithm, so that's why motherfuckers always say hit the like button, because, you know, the more likes on the video, the more people will see the video. And we need people to see the videos, you feel me? So y'all hit the like button. But yeah, man, this right here, this one of the questions that I felt like Young Thug fumbled. You know what I'm saying? You fumbled this question, bro. Like, I understand you trying to, you know, set off, you know, protect your image or whatever the case may be. That's cool. But what's up, Kims? Yeah, I'm giving it now. I'm basically telling it, you know, I'm giving an update on it now. We're gonna go through that too with him. You know, he went to court. He was in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Look like he's stressing. You know what I mean? And he's saying like he living in fucked up dungeon conditions and all that shit. And I mean, what you expect is jail. That's why I say, like, bruh, it's hard for somebody to go from being rich as hell to jail. It's hard, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much they talk that shit, no matter how much pop shit they pop on the outside world, it's totally different than a broke nigga being broke going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Or a regular person that's in the streets that's, you know, going to jail and he ain't rich and all that shit. He ain't living in no big ass mansion. He ain't driving Rolls Royces. He ain't eating private. He ain't got no private chef coming over there cooking for him 2-3 times a week, 4 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Big ass meals. He ain't got no pool in his backyard where he waking up going swimming, getting in the hot tub and all that shit. So them niggas go to jail and they be, you know what I'm saying, less stressed. It's like they be stressed, don't get me wrong. So everybody in here that know they been to jail before and we know niggas ain't been rich and nothing like that, y'all know no matter what you gonna be stressed. It's a stressful situation. That's what it was designed for, to stress you out and make you uncomfortable. So that's what it's gonna be. But when you go from living a luxurious lifestyle to that shit, then it's a whole different ball game, bro. Like they paying, you know, everybody. I don't put no person paying above the next, but they paying is definitely they feel a little different. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, yeah, I don't wish jail on my worst enemies. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like, so just imagine, bro. Like, imagine going from doing whatever you want to do every day, private chefs, to 3 hots in the cot, eating bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then now they got them in in segregation, or whatever that is. Not segregation, but y'all know the seg. So he probably only get 23 hours. You know, he in his cell 23 hours a day. He in his cell 23 hours a day, and he only get 1 hour out for shower and, you know, shower, use the phone, whatever the case may be. Now, I don't know if that's how. I think you have to deserve that shit. So I know he gonna be able to fight his way out of that situation and get up to the dock with regular people where he can, you know, play cards with other motherfuckers and do all this shit. And you know, so it might be kind of good for him to go straight in jail and go to the worst part of jail. You know what I'm saying? And then you go to the dorm, and it kind of, because like I said, when I was in jail and I was locked when I first got locked up, and I'm in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it sucked, you know what I'm saying? You know, that motherfucker like, man, fuck, man, I miss my mama cooking, I miss this, I miss that, I want to go to, nigga, McDonald's. You think about shit like McDonald's, shit that you won't even eat when you're on the street, but you get to thinking about that shit like, man, I want some McDonald's, I want some KFC, I want some motherfucking Popeyes, and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But when I went to the hole and they took away my commissary, you know what I'm saying? Like my commissary, like my little chips and all that snacks and shit that I can buy, they take all that shit away when you go to the hole. That's 20. The hole is 23 and 1. You know what I'm saying? You only get 1 hour out your cell a day to use the phone, take a shower, shit like that. So when I came from the motherfucking hole and went back to the normal dock, I swear it felt like I got out of jail. It felt like I was like, it felt better. You know what I'm saying? So I could just imagine what it feel like on their end. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from doing with all the shit that they was doing. They got, them dorms smell like shit, you know what I'm saying? They got a different chick every night, threesomes and all that shit, to sleeping around all dudes, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. Then you losing your homies. That's one of your worst fears in the world, to lose somebody that you real close to, like a parent or a grandmother or something like that while you locked up. That's one of people's worst fears, that, you know what I'm saying? Because you get to thinking like, damn, man, my granny or, you know, someone in my family old and they might not have that much time left and I'm in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? So you get to think about all that shit. All that shit play a factor, you feel me? So one thing one thing about jail that it's gonna make you realize like what's important for real in your life. You know what I'm saying? You get to realizing certain chicks that you know what I mean. That one's only one chick probably out of the 5 chicks you probably know that you thought would fuck with you. Probably is one of them that's really keeping up with you, writing you, putting shit on your books, keeping her phone with money on it so you can call, shit like that. That's why when I'm in jail, I try not to call. I don't even like calling people every day because it just stress you out. I'd rather call your ass once a week or something like that. It seems like it make the time go by a little fast. I don't like looking at the clocks. I'll be ready for them to break them up. Like, nigga, cover the clock up. I don't even want to see that shit. But you know, like, that's just how it is. And I feel like when he did this interview, he fumbled a lot of these questions to where the police was just like, yeah, we finna use all this shit against you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit you can say for real to take away how you felt about, you know, the street life in the interview. So we're gonna get into this first little clip. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. This looks like a partial part of what I'm talking about. Y'all know I can't play the whole thing and all that shit. Bad as I want to play, like it's a lot of it that I want to play, but I really got to go back and find the parts of and shit like that. But I made sure I paused it on this part because this is something that I wanted y'all to see. Because I felt like Young Thug could have did better with these questions. And the same shit, what I meant by, you know, I put in the title with the Lil Durk did the same shit. They asked, you know, Gilly them, you know, really trying to look out for the little homies, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody go around the room and say who they is and say what they own and all that shit. And then it's like most of these niggas ain't even really trying to promote themselves. They just saying, oh, I'm so and so from the south side of Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Splat, slat, you know, big slat gang, saying dumb shit that can, you know, it ain't, and it wasn't really dumb at the time, but now we see it's dumb because the police using this shit. You know, at first it was like, you know, okay, that ain't nothing. We know it ain't nothing, but the police really looking at that shit like, nah, you know what I'm saying? He basically gang banging. So we finna get on that, you know what I mean? These niggas, Gilly and them telling these niggas like, man, say where you from, you ain't got no music coming out. They trying to coach them on to what to say and it still ain't working, you know what I mean? So it's just like, bro, what do you do in those situations? You know what I mean? These niggas was raised really to like intimidate. I don't know if they wanna intimidate a motherfucker or if they was trying to be cool. I feel like it's a combination of everything. But listen to what Thug say when he get asked this question. We're gonna listen to what Thug say when he get asked this question. Let me turn it up a little bit, small me up, cause I want y'all to hear this shit. Cause I can't really just play everything, cause you know they gonna bink me. And like I said, this ain't no diss to Gilly, this ain't no diss to Wallo or $1 million worth of game. I don't think they really was trying to do that shit, but this definitely helped the police, you know, like put together the lineup, put it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like all the motherfucking niggas that's NYSL, who is what, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like it just gave him a bad look. This whole interview damn near is a bad look. There's only a few things that were said in this interview that he can, you know, not be looked at as crazy and shit. But most of this shit is a bad look on everything. Here we go right here though. We're gonna play the first one. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that sub. Let's get into it.
I got 2 ways. Is the gangster killing and drug dealing or making real moves in life and taking care of your children? Like, what is a gangster?
All that, you gotta do both. You gotta be doing all of it. You gotta be doing both of those.
Even if it ain't you?
See what I'm saying, bro? Like, that was a question that I know for sure Wallo didn't think that he was gonna answer that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This man said, is it gangster to take care of your kids and all that shit? Now, I do agree with some of the shit he's saying, like, you don't get ain't no reward for taking care of your kids, ain't no reward for keeping it real, nigga. That's what you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, with all this bitch shit going on, with all these, you know, so much bitch ass shit going on, that you damn near need to start rewarding motherfuckers like people that don't snitch. You ain't supposed to get no reward for that shit, but nowadays, shit, you down there, you know, be wanting to get motherfuckers. You see people get out, oh man, he kept it real, I'm gonna reward them because so many people tell it. But why answer this question like that, bro?
Is a gangster, I got 2 ways. Is the gangster killing and drug dealing or making real moves in life and taking care of your children? Like, what is a gangster?
All that, you gotta do both. You gotta be doing all of it. You gotta be doing both of those.
Even if it ain't you?
Even if what ain't you?
Even if it ain't even if you know.
Nah, because
somebody might be
like,
gangster in a different way.
You're right, but I don't think gangster come with. I don't think you mistaken real from gangster. If you take care of your family, take care of your kids, and take care of everything you're supposed to do and pay all the bills and take care of your family, your mom, that ain't no fucking gangster, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Now y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Did he fumble that question or not? He fumbled the shit out that question, bro. That man asked him, was it gangster to take care of his kids or kill? Like, bro, and you said you got to do all that shit. So if they got you on camera saying I'm a gangster, or you know, on another interview saying I'm a gangster, then basically they saying they're gonna play this shit like, so you killing and you robbing. I mean, you know, you doing all this, you know, you killing motherfuckers, you doing a whole bunch of other shit. You know what I mean? So that's like, bro, you fumbled that question. He gave you an out. Is it gangster to take care of your kids and all that shit? All he had to do was say, yes, that's gangster. Take care of your kids and keeping it real with your people, that's gangster. You ain't gotta say you gotta do all that shit. You gotta do all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think
But see, this another situation where you feel like where Thug in this situation feeling like, shit, I don't do shit wrong. He even said it in the interview. I keep myself out of trouble so I don't have to be put in a position to snitch. Okay, that's cool. Now, this is why I know these niggas had no idea that a RICO was coming, but they didn't understand all these cases they was beat. They even let one dude, Fox 5 dude, the dude who made the song Fox 5 with Gunna, he came up on there. It's Mr. Fox 5, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Wallo was like, yeah, he beat a murder. He beat life. He had a life sentence, and you know, and beat it. And he here right now, you know what I'm saying? He got a second chance at life. And you know, Thug like, shit, he got life, but he gave it back. You know what I'm saying? That's telling the police, you know that. And like I said, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But he told them that he got life, but they gave it back. Bro, you know, like, just like when y'all got pulled over, when I say y'all, I'm talking about Thug, just like when Thug and them got pulled over and had them F&Ns and all that shit that I was showing y'all, and Gunna was sitting on the curb, and Thug was sitting on the curb, and Gunna only got a driving with tent charge, and weed less than 30 gram charge. That's all Gunna got. Thug got hit with like 7-8 charges, pistol, lean, pills, weed, you know what I'm saying, shit, everything they can hit him with, basically, you know what I'm saying? And there was another motherfucker there that got charged with a gun and all that shit. They blurred his name out, so I don't know if he's telling or what, but when it come down to that shit, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck are you, like, bro, what is, like, you don't see nothing wrong with that? Like, bro, they said they dropped the case. And I understand ignorance is bliss. You don't be paying attention to this shit. But they said they dropped the case because they couldn't provide proof, because the prosecutor couldn't provide proof of the reason why they pulled them over and searched them. You know what I'm saying? He fumbled it, Howard. You know what I'm saying? That's real. He fumbled that question like a motherfucker. But they literally told them boys let them boys think that they beat the case because they couldn't find reason for them to get pulled over. Nigga, you got a legal tent. That's enough reason for the police to pull you over. Then when they pull you over, they can say they smell weed, because this shit was in 2018, so they just now passed that law to where weed smell ain't a reason to search you. In some states, I don't even know if it's like that in Atlanta, but down here, if they pull you over and smell weed, that's not a reason for them to search you no more. You know what I'm saying? That's a law that they passed. Some cops probably not gonna abide by it, but at the end of the day, it's a law, so if they do that and they use that, and you can beat that shit on technicalities and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. But bro, like, it's so many like this shit right here. This just one of them, bro. It's so many questions I gotta find.
Even if it ain't even if you know,
saying is a real gangster is a person who just adapt to what they're around.
Yeah, you gotta define what a gangster is.
now, can I say this? Is a gangster in the black community? Is a gangster? I got two ways. Is the gangster killing and drug dealing, or making real moves in life and taking care of your children? Like, what is a gangster?
All that, you got to do both. You got to be doing you got to be doing both of those.
Even if
you got to be doing both of those. So to be a gangster, you got to be killing and drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? We know Young Thug always said he was a gangster in a lot of his music. I'm a gangster. This and that.
Like, if you be like, Slime, let ride. For sure, let ride. Don't give me, guy. I done got them hit.
I'm I'm gonna find another part. Down there can just go to a part.
Club, they can't. They don't have no influence because they just don't got.
I'm finna find this one part though. I gotta find this one part for y'all. This might be it right here. Oh no, this the song and shit. Might be toward the middle. Oh, it's the Roman swipe shit. But this, here you go. Now this shit's similar to the same shit. Ain't similar, it's the same shit. Same shit that Lil Durk did on his interview. This, and look, this came out May 16, 2021. Durk did his interview, I believe, 2022, right? Yeah, this year. Or close to the end of last year. I believe it was this year. But Durk did this shit just say a year later, right? Same shit, bro. That's what'll make a motherfucker a normal person. That's what'll make a normal motherfucker like look at $1 million worth of game funny. Now motherfuckers gonna be looking at $1 million, you know, like people that don't know no better, they'll be looking at $1 million worth of game funny, but they really just trying to be good interviewers. They ain't trying to get nobody popped off, because I don't think so, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got some shit going on behind closed doors, but I wouldn't put that jacket on them saying that they trying to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? But bruh, I guess the Young Thug indictment shit wasn't out when Durk did it, so maybe they was just showing love, like trying to put the young niggas on. But they did the same shit, bro. It's like, okay, just say if the police don't, you know, they doing their homework on you, they still don't know, like, all the way who down with y'all. Like, yeah, everybody got the chains on and all that shit, but we need to know, like, you know, or give it a rundown.
I'm telling you, I promise you, we be testing it on Gil. He changed his life. You know what I mean? Because he was a 2-quarter. He's a Hall of.
One more week. You know, week.
Hit real quick, come on.
So this right here, when, you know, I ain't gonna play it all, but this basically the part. Yeah, Durk definitely in trouble, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show. I can play the little part where you know, I'm gonna show you this in a song, but you know, I think he really felt like that. You know what I'm saying? When he said in the song, they asked me where I'm gonna be in 10 years. Matter of fact, he said it in the interview, then he put it in the song. They asked me where I'm gonna be in 10 years. I said the feds. You know what I'm saying? This was about 3-4 years ago. So Durk knew, like, it's hard to beat the feds when they get on your ass, they on your ass, and them niggas was so deep in, which I don't get the shit. Like, bro, if I'm getting paper, that's the last thing, that's the only shit I really, you know, like, people, when you in the streets, right, and you hustling and you doing all this shit, the only thing you really, the goal of all that shit is to get some bread and take care of your people and get up out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck anything that happened prior to this shit. Okay, yeah, it might be some motherfuckers that you just can't live, you can't coexist with when you first get that bread and you like, shit, I can just put this on there. But then why do that? Because then you do that and that motherfucker get caught and tail. Now y'all, your whole shit that you work hard for gone. But at the end of the day, I understand when a motherfucker can't take they, you know, can't let a motherfucker, they want their lick back. When somebody do something to you and it's like one of them things that you just like, man, fuck that, I can't let this shit go. I gotta get my lick back on this shit. After that, we can squash it, you know what I'm saying? But then you gotta think they gonna want their lick back after that. Man, bro, listen, I know, listen, OTF ain't gonna have a chance in hell if this probably a test run to catch OTF, because OTF got to think, OTF and them, if they had a board, if the feds and the police had a board for the rap game of all the cliques they wanted to arrest and all the cliques who probably done the most damage, I guarantee you OTF and O Block and them will be at the top of their board. And I'm gonna just say that because the way they think, that's how they think. They think like, how did this shit happen? You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be like, oh, the Chicago people started smoking on dead people. And, you know, motherfuckers got famous off of it, and it shit just spread it like a virus around the world. Now the whole world smoking on dead people and, you know, rapping about it, killing their ops, and, you know, everybody got ops now. Everybody, you know, smoking on dead. Like, it's like damn near, if you a rapper, you have to have ops. That's how it's like, I feel like that's how some of them think. Like, if I'm a rapper, I gotta have ops, or I ain't no real rapper. Motherfuckers ain't gonna take me serious. When that started, like, when having ops became popular, bro. Motherfucker just wanted to get money, you know what I'm saying? And take care of themselves and their family and shit. Yeah. Y'all hit that like button, man. Hey, right or wrong, how would these niggas answer shit this way? They got the right to remain silent or say next question. These niggas run their lips, they jam they self up. Sometimes closed mouths do get fed. You know what I'm saying? Less is more. Sometimes saying less is more. All he had to do was say yes or no. You ain't have to go into detail. Oh, you gotta do all that shit. You gotta be killing, drug dealing, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna be a gangster, you gotta be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit don't correlate with what the people going on. Robert, what it do, Brody? Robert Campbell in the motherfucking building. Shout out to my dog. Yeah, bro, like this shit. It's shit. They think it's a game. They think being gangster is more manly than taking care of your kids. That shit blows my mind. Took the words right out my mouth, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, bro, you really think being robbing, drug dealing, and all that shit is more gangster than staying alive, taking care of your kids, keeping it, you know what I'm saying, being 100 with your people? Like, bro, that's you fucked up in the head. You done forgot the whole reason why you in the ghetto. The whole reason you in the ghetto, cause you stuck in that motherfucker. You don't want to be there. Nobody is like wakes up and be like, I want to go live in the ghetto. You don't see rich people like, I'm finna go move to the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to get out that motherfucker. So once you get that opportunity and you get that bread and you got enough money to get not only get out of there but get your people out of there, why the fuck you want to go control there? You want to stay there and control the shit. I believe that be most rappers, you know. That be they shit. They be they downfall. You know what I'm saying? They fuck just wanting to live in there. They see they got their money now. They people loving them. Every time they ride through the hood, motherfuckers flocking and doing all this shit. Whole time they just want a blessing. They trying to get blessed. You know what I'm saying? And they feed off that shit. They get motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? People like Robert just said. People feed off that. They feed off that shit. They get so it's like a high, a natural high that they get when they ride through the hood and then get. You know, people blowing the horn at them, showing love. They don't see the motherfuckers. You know, they also just as many motherfuckers blowing their horn at you as the same amount of motherfuckers looking at you like, oh man, we get him, we straight. Or look at this bitch ass nigga, man, always trying to stun on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Or look at this bitch ass nigga, man, they got rich and ain't did shit for the hood. You know what I'm saying? The whole time they probably did a hella shit for the hood. It just didn't fall on their plate. You know what I mean? Man, bro, that's what I'm saying. All this money they just left. All this money they just fucked off. All this money they fucked off just to appear to be gangster. You know what I'm saying? Just appear to be gangster, bro. Like, it's weird. The shit is weird as hell. Like, why would you? And it ain't gangster. That is not gangster, bro. You stupid. Now, motherfuckers will look at Thug and say, like, by his terminology, oh, he gangster. He done got locked up for doing all this shit. Yeah, he gangster. He ain't gonna tell. That's gangster as hell. You know what I'm saying? Now, not telling part, that's real nigga shit. That's real man shit. You ain't necessarily got to be gangster shit. Just man shit. You owning up for your shit. But at the end of the day, nigga, you're stupid. Cause it's a million niggas in the hood that wish they was in your position so they could never go back to that motherfucker unless they going to help people or do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That's why a lot of people respect Sosa, bro. Perez, shout out to Perez, man. You can take a man out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the man. That's a fact. But you can though. But hold on, I'm gonna say you can take the. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like you can still be ghetto, cause you from the ghetto. You gonna still be ghetto. You gonna still have some ghetto shit in you. But you don't have to be stupid. You don't have to put yourself in positions to. You know what I'm saying? To have your life took or something like that just because you want to show people that you gangster or you want to remain being gangster, nigga. Like, I guarantee you, bro, if Thug make it out this jam, this nigga is finna be the most non-gangsterist nigga you ever gonna meet in your life. Guaranteed. If Thug make it out this jam or he get, you know what I'm saying, like some type of luck and don't get that much time, that man finna be the most less gangster you ever want to see. I just wish Sosa would have took some more niggas with him so he wouldn't have lost a lot of his people. But like I said, you don't know how the situations go, so you can't never really say that. But I feel like Sosa could be doing more for Chicago. Even if you ain't gonna go back, you could be doing something. You know his niggas there. Sign some rappers, you know what I'm saying? But maybe he tried to do that shit and it didn't work. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But man, fuck all that hood shit. And got up out of Chirac and didn't look back. Yeah, he was smart for that, cause I guarantee his ass would have been dead. They'd have been they'd have risked but it's the same as Dirk, you know. Motherfuckers will risk their freedom to go get that name under their belt, which is also stupid. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is. But yeah, bro, like I ain't gonna be able to play all this shit.
Stop this shit, come on.
Come on, shit.
Nigga, tell them where the fuck you is, where you from. Talk that shit.
I'm YTB Trench from Cincinnati.
Leave that.
Like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, if I'm on Million Worth of Game, bro, and I'm not being interviewed, and my homie being interviewed, and the bro get up there and say, pop your shit, and you like, what that mean? You like, nigga, tell them who you are, dude, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you up there with necklaces on and all that shit. You gotta be a rapper or have some type of business, or you should. If not, you just around for nothing. Why the fuck he ain't shout out his YouTube channel. He ain't shout out his motherfucking next song that's coming out. He ain't shout out his business. He ain't shout out nobody business. He ain't shout out one of the homie songs that's coming out. He ain't shout out his motherfucking Instagram. He just got up that bitch and told the police, yeah, I'm so and so. I'm from Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Like, seriously, like, bro, that's the only thing you could, like, that ain't the only thing, but that's one of the things you could have really used in the court system. Like, okay, y'all want to play shit? Play this. When he asked me who I am, I'm so and so. I do music. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, y'all go check out my new single, check out this, check out that, and then that's when you can say, see, we were saying all this shit so we can get people to go listen to our shit. But you ain't even up there promoting that shit. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I already know. Sosa definitely smarter than a lot of these niggas, you know what I'm saying, when it come to, you know, perception of him. People's perception. He don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think. They called him so many bitches for not going back to Chicago. That man don't give no fuck what they think. All he know, he's still alive and he's still getting money, and niggas around him doing good. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that matter. Like, shout out to Oracle Beta with Conviction in the motherfucking building with the 149 super sticker. Salute. You already know how we rocking, like cut off stockings. Salute. Make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. Get me in the algorithm. Exactly, bro. What the hell is you doing, man? You got up there and said nothing.
Okay. I mean,
look,
yeah.
even Wallo, like, nigga, what you mean? Nigga, tell him who the fuck you is.
Okay.
Oh, y'all Trench.
Pop your shit real quick. Come on. Stop this shit. Come on. Nigga, tell them who the fuck you is, where you from. Talk that shit.
I'm YTB Trench from Cincinnati.
Leave that.
Okay. I mean,
Ohio on the motherfucking building, man.
That shit be pissing me off. Like, I don't know, bro. That type of shit just don't sit right with me. I know it's simple. I know it ain't really that big of a deal, but I just hate that shit, bro. Like, bro, you really just had a chance to get up here. This video got 2-point-something million views. You had a chance to get up here, promote your shit. By now, look, and maybe motherfuckers wouldn't have looked them up right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe motherfuckers wouldn't have looked them up right then and there. But when this shit hit the fan, and this was a year ago. Now, right now, motherfuckers, if he would have said something about, you know what I'm saying, go check out this song, go check out this page, go check out this, I do that. Right now, motherfuckers would have been looking his name up. Oh, let's see who this is, because you know that's what everybody doing. They want to know more about this case. Exactly, man. And then making money off that shit. You know what I'm saying? He make money off playing GTA. Got a whole motherfucking server dedicated to Chicago and drilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he making money the right way off the shit by playing the game and just living out, you know, his gangster shit via the game. You know what I'm saying? That's some smart shit. Like, if y'all, like, I even bought the game on the computer, downloaded all the server shit that I need to download, played a couple times, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this shit. You gotta down there know somebody to get on. You come in that bitch with nothing, you gotta find somebody to help you. Man, it's a grind, and I ain't have time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, GTA, that shit, they got servers on that bitch that's just like Chicago with all the gangs. They got O Block on there. They got all that shit, man. 63rd, you know, all that, you know, on Grand Theft Auto, bro. It'll fuck your head. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it'll make your head up. Like T Grizzly be on there too. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's so much stuff they can be doing. It's so much stuff they can be doing, bro. And they not, you know what I'm saying? They not even trying. It's like this dude right here. Oh, bet shit, man. Just let me know shit. I'll definitely get on that motherfucker. You know, I definitely get on that bitch because that's the only reason why I got off that motherfucker, because it wasn't no I couldn't find no plugs. Everybody, you know, you gotta go holler at certain motherfuckers to get guns. Then you know you got people that's on there that run the server. They looking out for all they people, so everybody strapped but you. Everybody got nice cars but you. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't worth. It just wasn't. It ain't worth it, man. Just ain't worth it, bro. But yeah, man. Shout out City Nash, man. I don't know if City Nash is this the real City Nash? Probably so. He got 15K followers. This nigga showed a bunch of love on the. I don't know if it's gonna show up. He done went through there and checked out your boy Instagram. All through that motherfucker. If that's the real one, this one got 15. I don't know how many subscribers he got. He got like 15K on this page. Y'all let me know if this the fake one or not. Shout out City Nash, man, for showing love on the IG page. You feel me? Well, I guess that is, man, because he followed back the rest of the YouTubers and shit. Salute to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get back on there, bro. You got the plug, I'm in that bit. I need blickies, cars, and all some money. They want you to spend $100 to get $1 million. I'm like, man, hell nah, I ain't finna do all that. Y'all want motherfuckers to, like, you literally gotta go on that bitch and spend real money to get where you wanna be. You know what I'm saying? And that's smart. Like, if you them niggas do that. You know what I'm saying? If you T Grizzly and you can get that shit like that, do it. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a good hustle, and then you get your fans get to play the game with you, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a great hustle. I'm blurry. I'm finna leave the studio and come. Nah, cause then it's gonna probably fuck up this little clip. So let me play this clip first.
Believe. Oh, let me tell you who I got right back. No shirt on. Come on, talk that shit, nigga. Tell them who you is, nigga.
Now, who I think this is who the hell is this, bro? I thought this was Lil Keed, but I don't think it is. This is y'all let me know which one Lil Keed is. That Lil Keed or Lil Keed the one in the yellow? I think one of them is Lil Keed. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Fucked up, and I took this shit to trial. And I say slap.
No shirt on. Come on, talk.
Now you see. Now listen to how he talking, bro. And you tell me if this Keed in the yellow, okay, bet, because he, you know, he shot. I don't think he said his name, but he said like some of the songs, like they knew him, like they knew some songs of him at least, because I guess they done their homework. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Oracle Bay, man. Y'all, she sharing their Instagram. Maybe y'all make sure y'all hit me up on the IG. I'm gonna start getting more active on there too, for sure. Hit that like button on the way if y'all just came in. Yeah, this motherfucker had 2.5 million views, bro, and these motherfuckers ain't promoting shit when they get ads. Like some of them do.
That shit, nigga. Tell them who you is, nigga.
Get fucked up, and I took this shit to trial.
That's Yak Gotti. That's Yak Gotti right there. So that's Yak Gotti. I think he's involved in the indictment too. I'm not sure, but I know that's Yak Gotti. I think that's Yak Gotti. But just check him out, like, you know.
I say slat cause slat on my trophy.
Y'all heard that? I say slat slat on my trigger finger, or slutty, whatever he said. He say that because it's on his trigger finger. The police will use that if they need to, bro. That's not a good look. What are you doing? The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, why? What was the point of that? Look how Gilly, I mean not Gilly, but look with both of them. Look how them niggas looking at his ass like this nigga high as a bitch. They was just in there talking about niggas, you know what I'm saying, like the modern day junkies or whatever, and he in there acting like they was like, man, these niggas be falling asleep on the interviews, barely can keep their eyes open, and then he do this. Hit that like button, y'all.
It's Slick guy, aka yeah, be on saying. Yeah, I know. I say Slick because Slick on my true finger.
No shirt on. Come on, talk that.
The man literally just basically identified himself as one of their shooters. And if I'm not mistaken, the dude that's in jail for killing Nut, that got charged with killing Wife and Lucci people. Was that him? I'm trying to think. I don't know. Was that Yak Gotti? Anybody know that? Oh yeah, man. I seen the little one shit. They got a little video where they was in there, you know what I'm saying, buying perk. They all on camera. Like, bro, all that shit is enough for them to make them want to get you off the streets. They looking for that lady who in that video selling you the perks, and they trying to get the doctor to stop giving her perks so she can stop selling them. They want all that, and they want the lady so bad. Probably, I'm just giving an idea of how the police work. They be wanting the lady, cause the lady probably like she lower level. She ain't rich. She's still in the hood. So what is she more likely to do if they try to hit her with some real time? Talk, tell, snitch, rap. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas. Them niggas be trying to lowball me on my pills when I sell them. Niggas ain't gonna come buy me out. They ain't gonna do shit. I mean, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling. Not to mention if the police get to saying, hey, we gonna pay you, you know, because I seen a little list going around where confidential informants get like $5-6 grand a month. If they you know, don't let the police hit it with that. We gonna move you. We gonna give you money to move, so you ain't gotta worry about being fucked with by them. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pay you X amount of dollars a month. Now I'm pretty sure they gotta keep working, but you know, so I don't know how many people she'll be able to tell on once the shit hit the fan. Yeah, they'll slide that lady some bread. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't do it even if the government don't do it, they'll do it out their own pocket. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to move up in the rankings. You feel me? They'll do that shit just to move up in the rankings. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like some police literally will come out their own pocket to pay a snitch just so they can bust this case and use try to rank up in the office. Shit's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But check out Yak Gotti. He high as a bitch.
Shit, nigga. Tell him who you is, nigga.
Get fucked up, and I took that shit to trial. And I say Slick.
I took it to trial. That shit gonna be, you finna have to take some more shit to trial now. They like, oh, you took it to trial? Alright, we finna give you a trial. You ain't.
Cause Slick on my true finger. It's Slick guy, aka Yak guy. You dig what I'm saying? And y'all know how I'm coming. Ain't no telling when I'm up while I'm up, so that's how we coming.
Yeah.
So I'm saying when the whole gang go, I'm up, so that's how we coming. You did?
Talk that shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, dude. Come on,
Slap
dude, talk that shit.
But y'all see this shit though? How they going down the line? They did the same thing on Dirk interview. They going down the line, letting the police know, hey, these are all the members. Know what I mean? These are all the members right here, man. And 90% of these niggas has got put in that trial. Yeah, his eyes was closed. He was in that motherfucker. His Yak got it. You know, Mr. Take it to trial, Mr. Stay High, whatever the hell he said, something, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro. They won't. It's a like, you gotta think. Police look at hustlers like they get jealous of the shit, cause they like, man, these motherfuckers making more money than me. They got better cars than me. They got a better house than me. They got better this and that than me. So they claim the fame will be locking them up and getting more. And if either you're gonna be a dirty cop take money from them and upgrade your life like that, or are you gonna have a vendetta with the street people and try to take them out? You feel me? That's how it's gonna rock every time.
Fresh key.
Yeah, it's your boy Big Duke.
I mean, Big Duke. No, he ain't in
Oh, the sexy.
Yeah, when a bitch get through, done.
Key, come on.
Doing Dolly.
Talk your
Going
shit.
Okay, he said Key, come on. So you
Too fly, boy, too fly.
RP Key too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they say he had multiple organ failures and all that shit. It's just weird to me, you know what I mean? Like it's just weird. I don't know. I don't believe none of that shit that they talking with the sacrifices and all that shit. And that's just cause that's just how I'm like, it's hard. I need proof, you know what I mean? I'm one of them guys that need proof. I'm just not gonna believe no folklore shit. If it's folklore, I need, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't too much into believing all the extra shit, you know what I'm saying? With the what you call it, sacrifices and all that shit. Like I just don't, you know what I mean? Like I just can't, I can't get with it.
Hey.
So he know his music.
I get that one.
So man, Prince, not only Prince. Right. So I'm saying, he talked to him too, coming out soon. I'm gonna trap shit back to the basics.
Right.
We doing?
And see, this the thing, right? Key probably the only motherfucker that did it right, and he did. He the only motherfucker that got up there and promoted his music. Well, one of them, you know what I'm saying? I think a couple other people said something, but he promoted his shit. He did his shit kind of the right way. He ain't say too much. He ain't say too little.
Prince, around this month. Right. So I'm saying, he talked to him too, coming out soon. I'm gonna trap shit back to the basics.
He drinking liquor right now, so motherfucker saying he ain't do shit. Shit, he drinking liquor. I don't know why people think liquor, you know, it ain't for everybody. It'll fuck somebody up differently than how to fuck somebody else up. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, he don't know the whole name. He don't know it.
You gotta be slime.
Effing do. Be down.
You gotta be slime.
Effing do. Be down.
You say the infant dealer.
Be down.
Hey, make sure you don't.
Be down. See what I'm saying? It's just,
That Southside Atlanta, huh?
Young nigga,
He got that. Oh, young nigga got pain. He got real stressing. You stressing on every song.
Cameras on me.
Okay.
Hold up.
he got to pull out his money and all that shit.
What the fuck is you talking about? We ain't the only one pulling out money, nigga. Nigga, fuck is you talking? Hold on, let me talk my shit first. Album coming out now. Check my album out. I shoot you in broad daylight, part 1, nigga. What?
See that's how. See this what I'm saying by how it seemed kind of like where it get weird, this one of the parts where it got weird at. You know what I'm saying? Like he just basically gave them like Wallo be trying to get niggas game, but he will like, you know, say fuck you if you don't want to take heed to it and, you know, entertain your goofiness. You know what I'm saying? So he got up there like, oh, this nigga want to pull out money and do all that shit. Let me show him how he look. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like poke fun at the people. That's over a lot of niggas' head.
That's on God.
Hey, look.
Look, get it.
YSL.
Said, why?
Nigga from the west side of Atlanta, nigga. My album coming out now. Check my album out. I shoot you in broad daylight, part 1, nigga. YSL.
That's on God.
Hey, look.
That's on God. Thug said so.
I'm saying,
Believe that.
Bro.
ain't nothing bigger than us. Ain't nothing bigger than us.
First of all,
You know, his family. You know what I'm saying?
For anything.
And that's another thing they made, you know. Ain't nothing bigger than us. They making themselves a fan, you know what I'm saying? It's like all this shit could be taken out of context, put it like that.
And like, you know, we gonna pop it every time. That's all.
He probably mean like popping shit. You know, we gonna pop our shit every time. The police gonna say they talking about shooting. He's gonna pop it every time. This how the lawyer. And then you know when the lawyers talk, everybody else got to be quiet. So a motherfucker can't cut him off and say he ain't mean that. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna be in the judge gonna be in that bitch like he gotta. You know, y'all know we gonna pop it every time. I promise you, he probably was talking about some. We gonna pop our shit. You know what I'm saying? He and that bitch talking about we gonna pop it every time. You know what I'm saying? Police gonna twist that shit, and it's gonna be was the crazy. Said some sipping lean. They say he let his family tell it he ain't sip lean, but like I said, I don't be believing all that shit either. I think you know like they definitely was doing something. He was drinking and probably popping pills. And when you drinking liquor, like one of my homies got fucked up drinking liquor. Used to pop pills and drink liquor. And that shit burn holes in your stomach is what they told him. You know what I'm saying? Say that shit was burnt liquor mixed with. That's why they tell you on the medicine bottles, do not drink no alcohol while you taking these pills. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that, cause that shit fucks you up. So it could have been something like that. Lean be shutting your kidneys and shit. Same thing having Fredo. Yeah. Then they be trying to be like Lil Wayne, put a 4 in a 20 ounce and call it 24. Boy, what you ain't getting high, you trying to kill yourself. So yeah, Gotti was the most self-snitchingest, was he? He definitely, you know, on this one he was popping this shit. It's another motherfucker, man. I can't think of who. I guess that was I'm trying to think, is he in there? I'll find that video. But it was another motherfucker, man. He in that bitch. He all on Instagram Live. You know what I'm saying? Counting money, got his money roll, steady counting money, pulling up on the lady while he buying perks. You know what I'm saying? Luckily he ain't put the lady on camera, cause I'm pretty sure she ain't want to be snitched on. But with enough people snitching, they'll be able to find out who she is. You know what I'm saying? Go through his phone, they'll see the text. He just tell her he on the motherfucking thing like, you was just texting me this morning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Unique Queen with the $1.99 super sticker. Salute. One of the biggest supporters, you know what I'm saying? You already know her and Oracle Beta Weekend Vixen always sending it through, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to keep my cash app. I don't even think I got the notification shit on. If motherfuckers do want a cash app, you know what I'm saying? Because YouTube definitely be binking that ass. They probably gonna give me like 9 cents from the $1.99 and 4 cents, 5 cents from the $1.49. I don't know why they do it like that. Maybe they'll change it. I be feeling like if you get a super sticker or super chat, you shouldn't have to get that shit. YouTube shouldn't get none of that shit. But that ain't how they rock.
Let me put my little money in my pocket. I'm sorry. Disrespecting somebody. I gotta shoot your lights off. You know I put them funny dice down. I gotta make it out of here tonight. Talk that shit, nigga.
Lorraine. You know what I'm saying? Lorraine.
AKA Mr. Fox 5, man.
They try to get that nigga life.
And I see when they say, he called us Mr. Fox 5, you see what Buddy said, they try to get that nigga life. Hello? What? You look it up and it'll tell you.
Life right there.
Look up how many pairs they release. No. Send me a picture. Just send me a picture.
He's back.
Gave it to him.
Bounce back, huh?
They gave it to him.
Come on.
Gave it back.
Come on, talk your shit, girl.
So they gave his ass life sentence. He talking about he gave it back. What situation was that though? Anybody know what that situation that was? I'll look it up. But
He's back.
see, this is the thing. When all these people come up here You know what I'm saying? All of them come up there giving their name off and all that shit, saying they a family, they part of one, you know, they one, because that's what, you know, the mafia used to say, they a family, you know, the mafia families and all that shit. You know what I mean? So the feds and the police gonna take this shit and they gonna say, all y'all a family, so everything, all y'all do is for the betterment of y'all gang and y'all family. So all y'all can be equally charged with, you know, the RICO. All y'all can be equally charged with conspiracy, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and ain't no telling what kind of phone conversations they got. Like I said, you know, the young motherfuckers talk on phone, fuck talking on phones. I know y'all be seeing that shit like on Instagram and Facebook and shit. These motherfuckers, you know, will post the gas and be like 175 a zip, 200 a zip, perks, $10 a perk. You know what I'm saying? Lean. They'll be posting the drugs on social media with the prices up there, bro. Shit be blown. I be like, whoa, Nelly, y'all niggas crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like, long as they stay, that's the thing though. Like, long as they stay down here, the police probably won't care until they do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? And they need a reason, or till the right motherfucker see it, and then they go, you know, put it on the right motherfucker mind. But I'm talking about you get up here, they coming to get your ass. Oh, you making more money than me? Oh yeah, let me look at this nigga's YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Oh yeah. Screenshot, screen record. Let's go get them. And they don't think that shit. They really think like that shit worse than getting caught with the weed. You can, cause weed ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit worse than getting caught with the weed, and you know, the pills and all that shit is different. That's gonna be a harder charge, but it's worse than getting caught with the weed because now they got your ass up there for conspiracy and all that shit. They gonna give you some dumbass charge because you all on social media. And I can't even say I blame them because some of the shit when I was young that I was doing, the old heads was telling me, man, this ain't the way. This ain't the way. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You'll get fucked off. And I used to tell them, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all just old. It's a new age now. It's a new day. But I also was like, I wasn't doing shit that I thought the police can come get me on. They just would be like, you know, and that's why I respect them because I got a lot of that shit from them. Don't talk on this phone. You might call their phone and be like, what's up, man? I'm trying to get a so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? They'll hang up on your ass. The old heads back in the younger days, back in my younger days, you know, when the old heads, they wasn't talking on them fucking phones. Or they'll go get a little flip phone, burner phone, and they might talk on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you try to call them saying some shit, click, they hanging that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, shit, these niggas having a whole conversation talking about whatever. What you want? How many perks you want? How many how much gas you want? All right, you want how much lean you want? You want a full lean? I bet. You want you say you want some Zans too? All right, I got you. Shit, my people got that powder in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, anybody wants some of that powder, I got that powder too. All right, what about the Finny? You know, I got some Finny too, man. Motherfuckers be on the phone, reckless as hell, bro. So social media, can you imagine what the social media, like if to the guys that's seeing these niggas post this shit on social media and shit, right? Just think about these guys that's posting this shit on social media. Pills, lean, XP. I done seen X pills get posted on there. I done seen the fake pills get posted on there that got fentanyl in them. They like, bro, they will hang your ass for that shit. I done seen niggas post that shit thinking that they was thinking they, you know what I'm saying? They doing something with money right next to it, strap. Now your ass a whole motherfucker, now you fucked off. You know what I mean? So they do that shit, right? On they stories, on they posts. So imagine what they inbox looking like, bro. Just imagine what they inbox. Imagine what the fuck the inbox looking like. Nigga, if the police get a hold of their inbox, they liable to get 30, 20 piece, 10 at least, 5 at the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Just off your inbox. They gonna bink your ass over the head. I know y'all be seeing that shit. I know I ain't the only one that got friends on my list that be posting all that shit, bro. Man, that shit crazy, bro. OG Tay, what it do, Brody? Hell yeah, they definitely was right, cause when it first came out, that was like the thing. Remember the payphones and shit. Remember payphones? Motherfuckers used to go to payphones and try to call motherfuckers and all that shit. Motherfuckers used to try to get around that shit in all type of ways. and we look at the wire and they start hacking the payphones. So it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You can't win. Or they wasn't hacking the payphones, they was watching them to see who used them and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole concoction of bullshit going on with these people, man. But yeah, man, but here go these dudes.
They gave it to him. They gave it back.
They gave it to him. They gave him life. They gave it back.
That one for the door. Hi, Dora.
How you doing?
The ladies, Lauren. You know what I'm saying? Dora, the ladies, Lauren.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Where your people from?
I feel like she's smart. I feel like she has some smart OGs, and I feel like her daddy or somebody warned her about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like warned her about, you know, the consequences of hanging with these people, hanging with certain people and shit, and you not into this shit, but they into this shit, and you can get fucked off because she up that bitch saying she sound like she.
Oh, look at that! No, we gonna turn this up. You got the whole team is backing you. Look at that! Look at that
Like you
camera.
could tell she probably just one of the people that got signed for her talent or some shit like that, or a family member. But she really ain't trying to. She ain't trying to go for that
Talk
shit.
your shit. Tell them who you is, why you the shit, and why they need to fuck with you.
And I hope I ain't wrong though, cause she fuck around and say some wild ass shit that I ain't pay attention to. But I think she kept it cordial.
Alright, so I am.
And tell me she don't look like a young Missy Elliott. You know what I mean? The young Missy.
Hi, Dora. Who I am? Shit, I'm one of the Queen Slimes. One of the Queen.
That's where she could have fucked up at. You the Queen Slime, one of the Queen Slimes. Look at a young thug old lady in the background with that smirk on her face, like, bitch, I'm the queen. They gonna, you know, she probably looking at it like I'm the first lady. But yeah, but she Queen Slime. That might get but see she the type of motherfucker that they won't charge her right unless she got caught doing some shit, you know, because they'll let the women do shit like catch a package coming up, shit. They'll send it to her address. They need some drove somewhere. They might call her because she, you know, women least likely to get pulled over, you know, shit like that. So if she was doing shit like that, that's different. You need a strap. They'll have a woman bring me the chopper. Motherfuckers fucking with me. I'm on the block. I bet. You know how I go. You know what I'm saying?
Queen Slimes. Why y'all need to fuck with me? Because I'm different. I'm fine. I'm fuckwittable. I'm respectful. I keep that shit on.
You see what I'm saying? She ain't going crazy.
I keep that shit on. Where you from?
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
I'm just 1,000. And I'm real. I ain't like these, you know, other people.
Hey, I promise you, it seemed like she was like, I ain't like these other people in here. I ain't, you know, trying to be nothing I'm not. I ain't up in this bitch trying to seem overly gangster. I ain't trying to be overly high all the time. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, it looked like she was talking about the niggas in the room, but she caught herself. It sounded like she even said it. I ain't like none of these people up here.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
I'm just 1,000. And I'm real. I ain't like these, you know, other people.
Other people in the industry.
I got good energy. And I love everybody.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, come on,
See, they can't use none of that on her. She ain't said shit. Only thing she said wrong, and it wasn't wrong, but only thing she said that they could try to twist and use is Queen Slime. Like I said, a lot of this shit that they saying that the police probably gonna use gonna be taken out of context, but they don't, like the police don't care. The thing is about this shit being taken out of context is the jury most likely is gonna be people that don't listen to rap music that's gonna look at it like, oh, they're really, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna look at it as taking it out of context. They gonna look at that shit as, you know, that's what they meant. They said what they meant. They don't know the slang. They don't know none of that shit.
Come on, talk your shit.
First lady. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Carly, Queen Slime, and y'all should fuck with me because I.
You heard what she said, Queen Slime. Did the other one say Queen? Did she say the only Slime Queen? I don't know. Well, I know the girl before her said something about Slime Queen or something, and she just said she Queen Slime, the first lady. You know, that's Young Thug old lady, so you know she got more rank than all the women. Beside, I don't know if that's Young Thug mama next to her or some shit, or auntie. I don't know, but I know like you know, that's Young Thug old lady. He never gonna put no other woman in a organization above her.
I gave y'all bitches ain't climbing up.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on, one more time. You know what I'm saying? They asked me when I jumped
Hey, she look like Young Thug. That's why I think she family. You know what I'm saying?
on the porch. I told them when I came out the womb. I said, my name Dollar White, but tonight just call me White. I said, I look light, but it real heavy.
Look like it real heavy though.
See, that's she ain't say too much or nothing.
I said, Chelsea, said,
Just saying.
I said, ain't 3. Number 3.
That right there. But she's saying number 3, so even though she throwing up blood and putting it over her eye, they gonna make that look like some gang shit. Even though she's saying number 3, they gonna still make this into some gang shit.
That don't count because she the biggest.
The biggest.
Right.
Okay.
Hold on, I got this nice young lady calling my phone. What you gotta tell him?
So yeah, man, it's just so much.
Oh, motherfucking chain bigger. Oh, motherfucking.
People, I think people saying it for their
Like I
own.
said, I told y'all like it right. I told y'all like I could just go down the line and we'll find some shit. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, them beepers. Remember the beepers, 2-way pages and all that shit? That's back when it was, you know what I mean? That's back when it was niggas wasn't talking on that phone. It was where you wanna meet me at, then we can talk. Come to the house, type shit. I'm just gonna go.
And I'm saying it don't matter to the rappers. A lot of rappers, because a lot of rappers, this is what happened. We think that all rap is now street rap.
But it don't matter if you're a street rapper or not. We talking about a Christian. I don't feel like a Christian should tell.
I understand what you're saying, but nigga.
See, that's why I think Young Thug can't tell. That's a sly. I don't think Young Thug gon' tell. And I don't think he, like, with all the shit he talked about telling right here, I don't think he even
Dude,
like,
Tell him.
it'll look bad.
Nope. Because you, dude.
Tell him.
No, it don't matter. You know why it don't matter? And I'm saying it don't matter to the rappers. A lot of rappers, because a lot of rappers, this is what happened. We think that all rap is now street rap.
But it don't matter if you're a street rapper or not. We talking about a Christian. I don't feel like a Christian should tell.
I understand what you're saying, but Nick.
So you know what that mean. If he feel like a Christian shouldn't tell, also Thug was like, shit, I'm a snitch spotter. I can tell who gonna snitch. And all that shit. So he should
Niggas
know.
is not operating off of the way you operate. These niggas is not built like the way you built.
Exactly.
But I'm built like a normal person. I ain't saying
You're not.
No, but what I'm saying, I'm talking about my train of thought. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh, you are allowed to tell because you're not a.
See, he say he built like a normal person, his train of thought. You're not. The normal people, well, I guess you could say normal black people, normal hood people. That's a normal hood people, but that's not a normal people telling. You know what I'm saying? Normal people is snitching. So in order for you to avoid that, you have to understand that niggas ain't built like you. That's how you gotta look at it. I don't give a fuck if they really is built like you. If you don't know them like that, you gotta understand or feel or put it in your brain that they not built like me, man. They gonna tell. You can't assume you just know who gonna tell and who not gonna tell. Which is what Thugs finna try to get his point across on.
Christian.
Mm-hmm.
No, you shouldn't tell because it's the wrong thing to do.
Doug, you talking about
Y'all, did y'all hear that? He said you shouldn't tell because it's the wrong thing to do. Period. Who do y'all now? The police are gonna have a field day with that shit. They gonna have a field day with that shit. They gonna say he just said you shouldn't tell. Period. So how can we believe anything that he's saying today? How can we believe that he's saying this guy didn't do nothing or I didn't do nothing or nothing like that when his whole code and his morals stand on nobody should tell, which means he's not going to keep it real with y'all. He's not this the law, this the prosecutor that's prosecuting them talking to the judge. He's not going to keep it real with y'all. He's not going to admit to doing this. He's not going to admit to his homies being that. He's not going to tell you guys. It's up to y'all to take this information that we giving y'all and all this evidence and to convict these guys. That's how they gonna talk to the lawyers in the court. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Thug gonna lean over to his lawyer, or Thug lawyer gonna lean over to him like, hey, I think we should talk to him about a deal. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what kind of deal they got. Man, shit, it's just sad, bro.
You talking about you. A lot of these niggas that's in the game, that shit is on. These niggas is great. Think about this. Do the math. Some of the greatest rappers in the history of rap was great storytellers. They wasn't really into that. They watched niggas. So what I'm saying is, of course you're not supposed to do this, but a lot of them is not buying by that because they not really living like that.
But they don't make you a certain. They don't make you a certain person.
I'm not saying you a certain person, but I'm
So they don't make you a certain person. The fuck does that mean?
saying is the way you seeing it, a lot of dudes don't see that because they're coming into this shit like, yo, this shit is entertainment.
You're trying to kick knowledge to them though. Trying to let them know like, Thug, just because you stand under that act don't mean everybody you with don't stand under that act. And this is, look at the picture, bro. Let me blow this shit up. Look at this picture, man. Look at the picture of this shit. Like, this is like probably like this is the YSL indictment list picture. If I'm not mistaken, 90%, 80% of them, or at least 75% of them is on that indictment list. Is that a coincidence? Because they did $1 million worth of game. Now, what y'all think they gonna do with Dirk shit? When Dirk told everybody to go down the line and introduce themselves. Okay, this is all the people that's in his gang. You know what I'm saying? With a few others left out, they gonna throw in the other people, Bezu and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't there, because they can't. I don't think Dirk supposed to be around them, even though they still kind of do, but they don't post it like that. But yeah, man, they gonna use this shit is gonna be used against them, not for them. Like, bro, y'all niggas gotta smarten up when it come to these.
I'm not really that dude. My mom and my dad was there. I really was a square, but I seen YouTube.
But I understand.
And
that.
I got my whole life and my image and my whole approach.
And all I'm saying is a Christian still shouldn't tell. It don't matter about, you could have had your mama and 2 dads.
I understand what you saying, but that's what you saying. Boo Boo, who real name is Lester, who turned into Boo Boo and grew some blonde dreads like you and got tats on his face, he made that up in the house looking at.
Exactly, bro. There you go. These niggas, look. I'm trying to figure out how can I say this without like offending certain people. Like, I really don't know, bro. Maybe they just got different thought patterns to me. But to me, like, if I'm in the streets, you know what I'm saying, or when I was in the streets, I'm not trying to go get no face tattoos. Why? Because then they gonna look at me like he's one of them. Let's search him. Let's give him a hard time. Whatever the case may be. Now, do I want face tattoos? Not really, but I do kind of want a face tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do kind of want a face tattoo, but I wouldn't get one until I'm all the way through with anything that got anything to do with, you know, some illegal activity or, you know, like doing some shit like that. Like right now, like, and I'm saying this like back in the younger days when I was out there hustling and the motherfuckers was, you know, thinking about doing that type of shit. I was like, nah. And at first I ain't want no tattoo because that's how they used to identify gang members. That's why I ain't never get no gang tattoos or none of that shit. That's how I identify you. That's how they identify you as a gang member. And you make that, once you make that list, as a gang member, you own that motherfucker for life, and they gonna treat you like that. So yeah, like bro, like you know, some people get that shit because they know people it's gonna make people want to look for attention. It's basically for attention. Some people get it for attention. Some people get it because they want to, you know, make their image look a little grittier, or you know, they probably want it just for because they tatted up. They like tattoos and they want, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. But I feel like that's the type of shit you do once you already straight. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody with tattoos on their face. Like I said, I want one, but I ain't gonna be getting one until I get straight. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't never want to have to. I don't never want that shit to be a reason that I ain't get what I deserve. Because they couldn't see past that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, you just get looked at different.
In the mirror, watching you.
I ain't never felt like I had to have a face tattoo to be gangster. Like I felt like my time to be gangster would be when a motherfucker try to play me like I ain't. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's hard to explain that shit, bro. Cause you know, nowadays with all this shit going on, I be trying to think like, how the fuck can I say this shit without trying to seem like I'm telling on myself or some shit like that. But you know, I ain't gonna even get into it. But yeah, no.
YouTube.
Even him making it up.
Even him making it up. I understand what you're saying, but he's not built like you. You can't make a nigga be built like you.
So what I'm saying is, I just don't understand when you say built like me, because I'm not saying that I'm built a certain way.
You know, you get what he's saying. He's saying that just because a motherfucker like you think that nobody's supposed to tell, that don't mean shit. Okay, just that's why he should have used something like, okay, take your granny for instance. You know what I'm saying? Your granny get mugged. You ain't nowhere around to help her. Do she call the cops or do she try to slide? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you want your granny to call the police? I guarantee you, Thug can be at home in another state. Say say his granny stay in California and he in Atlanta at his Atlanta house. Say he moved his granny to Cali because that's where she always wanted to live, on the beach in Cali. So she on the beach in Cali, he in Atlanta. She called him, I think somebody in my house. Yeah, I definitely heard somebody down there. They in here. I think they robbing the house. What y'all think Thug gonna tell her to do? He can't get to her. None of that. What y'all think Thug gonna tell her to do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love tattoos too. I love them. I want more. I'm gonna get more. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you gotta. It's really what I don't give a fuck. It's up to whoever that want them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no. I'm just saying the reason why I didn't get no face tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He gonna tell her to make that call. Thug in Atlanta, his granny or mama or somebody that in Cali call him talking about somebody just broke in my house. Call the police. That's what he gonna say.
I understand.
And that's snitching, because whoever's breaking in the house is trying to get some money or whatever, trying to, you know what I'm saying? They trying to come up. So if you call the police on them, you snitching on them, you know what I'm saying? And you gave the okay, you telling your granny, call the police. I can't help you, I'm too far away. My people, them ain't gonna make it to you in time, you have to call the police.
I'm saying I'm built normal. Like,
but niggas
normally,
listen,
you shouldn't tell.
And this is why you, never mind.
I understand you. But that dude that created himself in the mirror,
he ain't normal.
In his room in the suburbs, but somehow slid and ran into A&R to say, oh, we gonna put some juice on this and manufacture the street nigga. Because a lot of these rappers is manufactured street niggas. They
then switch right over to a street nigga. And I don't even really want to do this shit, but I just seen this nigga run up and blow my man fucking leg off. Now you
about this whole night.
Right.
Books have been slinging an ass since about 12, 13, man. That's a real gangster.
Hold up.
Folio.
What age you feel is appropriate for you to call a nigga? What age is appropriate for you to call a nigga a gangster? Like, it's a real life gangster. I call Boosie a real life gangster.
So now they're gonna be looking at Boosie. Hey, Boosie beat a lot of his charges, so he'll have to do like some new shit. But the fact that he just said Boosie a real life gangster, he been slanging that iron since he was 12, 13. Nigga, come on, bro. I know and then I guarantee you, Boosie probably looked at this at that time like, okay, it's cool. When them indictments rolled out, Boosie looking at this shit totally different now. You know what I'm saying? Because now we seeing that you don't have to really be hands-on to get hit with some stupid ass charge that can have you gone for 20, 30 years of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Boosie been slinging that iron since about 12, 13, man. That's a real gangster. Got caught, did it time, didn't tell nobody in the world, beat that shit, came home like a man, still a man. To the day, still bit by business, still gonna handle his business if it ever come towards him. That's a gangster.
I mean,
it ain't too many of them. That's a gangster. And only reason why my gangster is different from a lot of people's gangster. My gangster has something to do. You have to go through something, life or death, to show your loyalty and to show that you're real. For me to be like you're a gangster, not just take care of no goddamn kid.
They're gonna use this too. Did y'all process that? Hit that like button, bro. Did y'all just process that? Boosie definitely the truth. Fuck with him heavy. Gonna always be my dog. I'm coming home. Wait for me. I know that nigga Young Thug probably bumping that shit up in there if he got some music. I'm coming home. But Thug just said to me, if you wanna, like, to my niggas, for me to understand that they gangster and they 100, they have to go through something, life or death, and not tell. So basically you saying your people gotta catch a body or somebody gotta get killed and you gotta not tell. For me to understand, for me to you know, say you gangster.
That ain't taking no goddamn kid. People gangster, my gangster has something to do. You have to go through something, life or death, to show your loyalty and to show that you're real. For me to be like you're a gangster, not just take care of no goddamn kid. That ain't gangster. You take care of your.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know how many people listen? It don't matter who the jury is. They gonna all look at this shit like, man, this shit's stupid as hell. This boy really fucked up in the head. He talking about, even though they know, they probably looking at the gangster word like that's stupid anyway, but you mean tell me that the motherfucker taking care of their kids and handling their business is less of a gangster? I guess, you know, yeah, you could say that, but you know, he's less of a real nigga than a nigga that's out here killing people. So you'll give a nigga that's killing people more props than you'll give a nigga that's taking care of his business, and, you know, feeding his family and making sure they straight, staying out of trouble, so he won't have to leave his kids out here to be raised by somebody else or just their mom.
You're supposed to do that. You're not supposed to go to jail for somebody I killed. So if you go to jail for somebody I killed and stay low, that's gangster. Not take care of your.
They're gonna use that. I'm telling you, bro, this interview is so fucked up. I had no idea this interview was this fucked up. This shit, this could be like the whole well, no, because they've been looking at them, but this could be like one of the nails in the coffin that they needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this interview is so fucked up, bro. It's so fucked up for him, especially with what he's going through right now. Everything coming out of his mouth just sound like, we got you. Like the police just, they loving this shit. They enjoying it. They loving this shit. They watched this interview 20 times. Every police on the case watched this interview 20 times. They got everything wrote down, all the points. Oh, this, they got, let me see. They got it 1 hour, 19 minutes and 21 seconds. He said this. They got it 59 minutes and 22 seconds. He said this. They got all that shit, bro. And they're gonna break it down, make a compilation tape, you know, edit it up, make it to where it's just saying, you know, it's gonna be going down the line, and that's gonna, you know, factor in with phone conversation. So he basically saying, you killing somebody for me, or going to jail for somebody that I killed, that's not normal. But if you don't tell on me, you gangster. You know what I'm saying? I respect you. I love, you know.
Your child or pay your mom bill, you supposed to do that.
Absolutely, because at the end of the day,
that don't make you gangster.
You don't know if a motherfucker gangster or not until you gotta go in that interrogation room.
You gotta do For me to be like, yo,
bunch of
gangster,
niggas out here that shot niggas till they
take care
caught
of
on
no kid.
fire.
Oh, you a player? Like, nah, you a real nigga. I'm gonna call you a real nigga. Hey, boy, you a real ass nigga. You a
Bunch of
player.
niggas out here doing
You
gangster
do it
shit.
right. You do it right, bro. You a player. I ain't definitely finna say gangster. Gangster got heartache in it. There ain't nothing about your heartache and paying your mama rent. Ain't nothing about your heartache and taking care of your kids and chilling
Oh
with your
no,
kids.
no, it breaks
Somebody.
some niggas' hearts to pay their mama rent. These niggas selfish.
For sure.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, nigga, I gotta pay out rent. I pay her damn rent.
You my mama, fuck, I'm paying your rent for.
Hey, I gotta pay her damn rent. That's crazy. When you get them money, man, you can't even. It's like you just pay air. Bro, I be paying people.
I know, nigga, you get so much money, I'm putting my bills on your shit. I'm send
Bro, we paying shit we don't even know. Like,
he won't fucking know.
Oh, then my auntie goddamn. I ain't never been around. I ain't never seen them. Just goddamn here, auntie, get you a house. We have that type of money, man. Man, auntie just go get you a house, man. Auntie goddamn 80 years old, finna die. Man, auntie go get you a house like she goddamn 30.
Hey, but listen,
Go get
man,
your house, auntie. Knowing you got them 2-3 years to live.
that's a beautiful thing, knowing where you I'm saying, or maybe
Yeah, about 2-3 years. Like bogus. And Thug saying some wild as shit.
niggas, they do this, they do that.
Wow.
And even
Nigga can pay him on rent. A
Yes,
pussy
sir.
nigga can take care of kid. A pussy nigga can't get in the interrogation room and don't crack. A pussy nigga can't do no motherfucking sentence behind his homie. A
absolutely.
pussy nigga can't do that, but a pussy nigga can do the other shit. So that other shit ain't gonna define. Like I'm not gonna. It ain't gonna make you a gangster in my eyes.
And even
Going through something
niggas
with
that's
the
in the
gangster.
streets, cause you.
So basically, he just said the same shit. You know, you want to prove to me you a gangster? Don't snitch. So him saying that, he can't snitch. So he got to take all this shit on the chin, bro. And it's gonna be sad. Like when I'm gonna find, I don't know. Hopefully it's after this. I don't know if I gotta dig through it, but it's a part where Wallo was telling his story about him going to jail and all that, and Young Thug was in disbelief, like, damn, so you been on the streets. I mean, so you been in jail longer than you actually been on the streets. He told another story about some dude come to jail, little dude, you know, had his mama call him, asked him when he coming home, looked at his paperwork, told the little dude 2072, some shit like that. Young Thug was like, damn, never, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you see the fear when it come to the motherfucker talking about doing all that damn time, but you don't see the empathy in him. Like, let me not put my niggas in this position. Let me not put myself in this position. Let me, you know, shut the fuck up about gangster shit and disown that shit. Like, bro, the gangsters, the original gangsters, you know what I'm saying, which was like mafia, mob bosses and shit like that. I'm pretty sure the first original gangsters was the mob bosses or something like that. That's what they was calling that. Now, you never saw them. These motherfuckers would cover their mouth when they talk, bro. In public, they'll be in public, outside, ain't nobody around them, and they doing this when they talking. Why ain't nobody copying that? That's what I'm saying. He telling them this stuff, bro, and they letting them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, like, there's no disrespect to Gilly, but this is I had to show this because it's like, damn, I'm shocked looking at this shit. Like, that's crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the real gangsters from back in the day, bro, go watch an old gangster movie and you gonna see them. Go watch Casino. When they outside having a conversation, they doing this. So a motherfucker, cause back then the police had lip readers. You know what I'm saying? Police had lip readers, bro. So they cover their mouth. You feel me? When they talk. So a motherfucker couldn't read their lips. They wouldn't even talk in their house. They feel like they house bug. We ain't talking in the house. These motherfuckers having listen, this how far gangster shit came. The old gangsters wouldn't talk in their own house. They wouldn't talk in their own car. Especially when they knew they was hot. They wouldn't motherfucking talk like out in the open without covering their mouth for the lip readers. And the new gangsters is doing interviews telling you how gangster they is. And telling you what's not gangster and what is gangster. CWMG, what it do, Brody? This shit crazy, bro. It's nuts to me. It's like, it's banoodles.
You got niggas that's in the streets every day. They do dumb shit. They shoot niggas. They do that. They be known as the roughest nigga in their neighborhood. Then they get them motherfucking interrogation room and they say, yeah, we know you did this on this day. So
It was Keisha, Letitia, Rhonda. Rest in peace to that. OGX. That motherfucking same old name in DMX, man.
Real talk, man.
Shit crazy, man.
Real fucking talk, man. Nigga tell on everybody. My mother, my father, my aunt, Jelena.
That'd be crazy.
My auntie, Kim.
Now, y'all see how Thug and her talking about, he talking so down on snitches, he can't snitch. After all this, you cannot snitch, boy. You gotta lay down. You gotta go take whatever time they finna give you, which you shouldn't be, like, don't get me wrong, like, I ain't saying that he would have been able to snitch before this, but I'm saying, like, nigga, now you gotta take that shit on. You gotta, like, you can't even fucking, I don't know, like, bro, it's like he made himself, he put himself he backed himself into a corner. This interview is Young Thug backing himself into a fucking corner, bro.
Uncle Kim and Kim.
Real talk, but we never did shout the late great DMX out on our podcast, man. He stated that the fuckers was falling over the influence.
Time where it wasn't a lot of dollars, bro. Caught you back.
Right.
It's like once I finally heard DMX music, I really see myself like DMX, like that real influence.
No, I'm dropping in March, and then I'm dropping. You feel what I'm saying?
First artist with five or six albums.
They drop an album next week. They don't get fucked. Motherfucking 3.
Like, damn, why the fuck I ain't just get a song with him, bro? Like, every time I see him, that nigga melt me, bro. Like, but that nigga identical to me. I get everything away, bro. I get everything away. Since I've been back, like, damn, why the fuck I ain't just get a song with him, bro?
Like,
comfortable jeans, you have dollars deep, right?
Man, R&B to the X to the GOAT, man.
Believe that.
I'm like, damn, why the fuck I ain't just get a song with him, bro? Like, every time I see him, that nigga melt me, bro. Like, but that nigga identical to me. I get everything away, bro. I get everything away. Since I've been back in Atlanta, since, like, I first started, when we did the first podcast, I probably done lost about 7 cars. Like, people just wrecking the cars, the homies, everybody, niggas just tearing shit up. I still keep getting shit away. But every time I just see him, this before he died, every time I see this nigga, bro, like, this nigga giving some, he was so just like, I seen him talking to somebody, I seen him talking to Snoop Dogg. It was just like some footage on the internet, him and Snoop talking. Brother nigga just was talking to Snoop, I'm like, damn, I remember being a young nigga, and I remember seeing him he was down, but he was just like, being himself in the video. Bro, that's something that remind me of me, boy. Oh my God, I can't believe I ain't get no song with him. Just off of him just being like, man, nigga crazy. Devil came back for it.
That's some crazy, that's some wild.
Swear to God, nigga ain't nobody energy like him. Who? Just name anybody who just. One time when he was like, when you looked at him and be like, he ain't even bitter, nigga. He just like, he don't even care.
Right.
Bro, that nigga different, bro. Man, get that nigga whatever. Cause they give him $1 billion, he gonna spend his whole $1 billion. And everybody in Philadelphia gonna have something going on. Everybody gonna have a more, like, he'll just see how genuine I am. Like, hey bro, I want you to just wear this, bro, to the next time I see you. Like, he'll just give some shit away. Like, he just so real genuine. Like, fuck, you can just look and be like, oh, if he had $1 billion, it'd take 10 of them.
Shit.
Wait. A lot of people don't do, and it ain't you that give back.
Yeah, bro, this shit got so much shit in it. Hold up. This is another one I'm gonna go to. But
Is she a junkie? Is she rich and she smoked dope? Yeah.
Shit,
Y'all don't believe that dumb ass shit.
It did. You drink the syrup, you take the pills. You used to call it a pancake. You get the whole package. Xannies, whatever.
You called the who?
But this what happened.
can't call it.
You had different sections. You had J Street, then you had Bad.
He explaining to him about how the lean people and all that shit was looked at as junkies, and I know Thug do all that shit because he keep getting caught with it. So I know he looking at this shit like these niggas trying to sneak this me.
Lands. Most motherfuckers couldn't handle the price. Next thing you know, they in Badland, and they was like this. So that's why the shit was so dangerous, because the dope that was in it, it was too costly. So they had to take it and start hitting that shit in their veins.
Hard.
Like so, and it happened to a lot of family members, people we know, and that's why popularize and advertise through music the difference between then and now. Now it's like, oh no, when you was shooting in your feet, you ain't.
They put that excited. They put that hard in the feet.
You know what I mean?
Man, you different.
Said Gilly was shooting up in his feet, so nobody see his track marks.
No, when I
12, then what, 15?
always got locked.
Then
You went to jail,
17.
you was 10?
I went to jail when I was 11.
11.
To jail, you was 10?
I went to jail when I always got locked.
Then
You went to jail,
17.
you...
Then what, after been 12.
Now this what shocks me right here. With all the shit that Thug taught, how is he so shocked about the type of time this man did? It should, like, you should be like mentally prepared to like do that type of time if it comes down to it. When you talk like this,
He got locked up at
I
12.
want y'all to peep out Thug reaction to how long Wallo did in jail.
Then what, 15?
I always got locked.
Then
You went to jail, you
17.
was 10?
I went to jail when I was 11.
11.
Well, you burnt the fuck out. What the hell you do?
We was always robbing. It was always a rob game.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be straight up, Thug. Like a lot of us, man, we be
You did 20 years, then?
yeah, 20. I did 5 first, then I did 20. I did 5 in the juvenile system. I did 20 in the penitentiary. And I went to,
So you really did more time in prison than
then
you
I did
ever did
on the
street
earth. On
living.
the earth. That's why a lot of times when some of y'all
Yeah,
young
what the
niggas,
hell?
when some of y'all young niggas,
See that shit? That man said, what the hell? Do Thug know he in the same position now? That's what's scary right there to me. Hit that like button, y'all. Do Thug understand he's literally, he's so shocked that this man did more time in jail than he did on the streets. But nigga, you in that same position, except in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like Wallo was a little lucky, I guess. Well, I don't know. I guess it's about equal because, you know, Young Thug got rich, then went to jail. So when he get out of jail, he still should be straight. And his people will be straight while he in jail, his kids and all that. Now, Wallo, on the other hand, went to jail when he was young. And he did 25 years, but you know, he out now and you see he still he don't look too old. He don't look like he missed all his life. So it's like it was a good thing it's kind of a good thing on both ends, but I'd rather take the Wallo situation. I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't want neither one of the situations, but if I just had to pick, I don't know which one is even. I can't even pick which one would be easier. Getting rich, then going to getting rich, living good for 10 years or something like that, then going to jail in your late 30s for 20-something, 30-something years, you know what I'm saying? Or going to jail at 10, 11 years old and, you know, doing 25 years, then get out and get rich. I don't know which one better. Both of them fucked up. I promise you, both of that shit's fucked up if you ask me. Y'all hit that like button, man. Whoever just came in, hit the like button. Just check out how shocked this man is about this shit. And he's in the same position now. This was a year ago. Did he know a year ago he gonna be in the same position? Crap.
with some of y'all young niggas in here that still be living that shit, I don't be talking to y'all on Instagram as some square ass lame ass nigga. I'm talking to y'all as a nigga that been in a prison, y'all, and see little young boy come in with his tattoos on his face, and he like, oh gee, like what's up? You know Keisha? From where? I don't know, but that's your mom? Yeah. She said, could you call it? Call it. And yeah, he got a shooting. Then I go back, young boy, let me see your paperwork. You're like, yeah, how much time? You're like, what can I, when I'm going home?
See.
2073.
Cease.
And now all the gangster shit gone. The homies gone, the bitch is gone, ain't nobody. So when I'm on there, I'm speaking from a.
Look at the energy in the room change when that boy said all that shit. All them niggas look like, damn. but they still don't know. I don't know if they know they're being investigated at this time, but the energy's changed in that room. The look on their face, all that shit changed.
Place of trying to get niggas some real game. Cause I'm gonna tell you some shit, it's low. Cause I'm gonna tell you they're trying to get niggas some real game. Cause I'm gonna tell you some shit, it's lonely than a motherfucker in there. And when life goes,
Bro, I don't know if this shit fuck with y'all here like it do mine, but this man just told Thug a year before he got locked up. Thug, I don't know if you know this shit, bro. It's lonely as a motherfucker in there. And now we got, a year later, we got young Thug in jail complaining about the conditions, complaining, you know, being, you know the lonely shit is automatic. He automatically feeling lonely because he used to having a gang of people around him that's doing whatever the fuck he say do. You know, they know what to do, know what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And now he's in dungeon-like conditions. And in his mind, he's like, probably, I guarantee you in there thinking about this interview like, fuck, man, Wallo just told me it's lonely as fuck in here, man. He probably can't even get that shit out of his head. And Thug looking like, damn. It's damn near like he knew it was, like, I don't want to say he knew it was coming, but it's like, you know what I mean? He looking like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, but, you know, I ain't going to jail. Because check it out. Just check it out, man. Just listen to this shit, bro. I damn it don't even want to go back and keep playing it, but it's like the look on his face. You gotta see it.
It's lonely than a motherfucker.
Even the nigga next to him, like most of them niggas in there. So
and with life, cause I'm gonna tell you some shit. It's lonely than a motherfucker in there. And when life goes,
he ain't taking heat. See, that was a taking it serious, but not that serious. Like, yeah, it's lonely than a motherfucker in there, but you know, I ain't gotta worry about that. Yeah, you do, bro. They already was on your ass at this time.
Goes on, your family died. So when I'm seeing the young niggas, and I, you know, certain niggas say, God damn, when give them some game, I'll be trying to lay it on it because, like, I ain't the nigga that's gonna say, here, youngin, take this pistol, take this package. I ain't gonna put you on no dummy mission. And the problem is, so many niggas is scared of y'all. I'm not scared of no young niggas because I'm not coming at you in the wrong way. I'm coming at you the way your daddy ain't come at you, the way your uncle could come at you because them niggas was dead in prison. So I ain't gonna be on the gram talking some sucker shit to you, just like I checked the young nigga in here. I don't know who it was. Like you rappers, like the artists, if you don't want to be an artist, take it to the streets. But don't bring the dumb shit in the game trying to prove that you're a fucking real nigga. And while you proving that you're a real nigga, you gonna finesse yourself out of position and out of opportunity that can change your family and generations in your family life. Y'all getting money that niggas need.
And right now, that shit hit the young niggas in the chest right now. If they listen, if they remember this shit, it's hitting them young niggas in the chest because they ain't got the money Thug got. So
never got Thug. I'm talking about the legends. Shout out to all the legends that made it possible. They got burnt, fucked up contracts. You know what I mean? Ain't never seen 30,000 one time. Shout out to all them. But y'all getting money, so when
had 1,000 hits.
So when I speak to the young,
1,000 hits.
yeah. So
Still
when
living in the projects.
Yeah, some of them died off. So when I'm speaking to niggas, I'm speaking to young niggas like, yo, man, fuck if you ain't trying to hear, nigga. I'm gonna keep giving it to you. One day this shit might catch you. But don't wait until it's too late and you got that phone, that burner phone, and you on Instagram, and I done told you how your life gonna go.
And you're going.
And now you got 60.
Let me make my face big so y'all can see. Y'all see that shit? Did you just see? Man, that man just told this man how his life gonna go. Look at the look, the iron, the man, the everything about this interview is fucking chilling, bone chilling shit. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that what
told you how your life gonna go. Instagram and out of that burn.
Thug probably thinking he in there talking to the young niggas. Whole time that message was for him too.
That burner till it's too late and you got that phone, keep giving it to you. One day this shit might catch you. But don't wait until it's too late and you got that phone, that burner phone, and you on Instagram, and I done told you how your life gonna go.
And you're going.
And now you got 60 fucking years. Your brother know what time it is. His life, that motherfucker right now could be sitting in the cell with a phone like, damn, my brother out there living the life. They out there living. He was in that cell, his life was almost gone. Also, you know, for being a real nigga. And you know what's so crazy? A lot of these young cats, they not being real niggas because they real niggas. They being real niggas because they feel as though if I don't come across as a real nigga gonna think I'm pussy. So niggas really be scared, dog. Like niggas be really scared in there, but a scared nigga kill you too. So my thing is be like this, man. For all you young niggas out there that's moving and operating, figure a lane out, because the street game is about creating an exit plan. It was designed so we can get some money, figure out a way and get an exit plan. And you in the street.
I disagree with that. It's designed for us to fail, but you know that's the way it was redesigned. So that's why I said if you ain't using it as a stepping stone, then you're already in the wrong. You're already gonna fuck up. You're not gonna win. Nobody beats the game for real.
Street games to make money, not headlines. So all that goofy shit that you on, and I'm not encouraging nobody to be out there. But if you out there, don't be fucking with the women and them kids, man. Stop being a pussy and go at who you gotta go at.
Right.
If I got a problem with Thug, I'm going at Thug. I'm not going at Duke. I'm going right at him, nigga. Where you at? I ain't gonna go shoot up your brother that's going to school that's a square, nigga.
Man, laying knowledge on him, bro. Knowledge that he wish I guarantee you, if all he knows is he wish he would have took heed to this shit. But it was over. It probably was too late anyway. Like I said, they've been investigating him by this time. Ain't no telling. I don't know what was the straw that broke the camel back. Maybe it was trying to get YF and Lucci killed. That probably was the straw that broke the camel back. That might have been it.
I'm just saying.
Talk to him.
I'm just saying, but
I had one girlfriend, man. Her name Rika.
Oh, what'd you say?
That's a beautiful thing.
One girl.
What was this?
She behind you.
And let me ask you.
She behind you.
Oh.
You know that the hint. She behind you.
The boss.
Listen. That's when you know a nigga whip the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Cause listen, there's certain things listen.
I'm the man.
Listen.
Yeah, whipped up.
Hold up. I just gotta say one thing.
Right.
Now listen. That's Rika.
They gonna twist it like an Annie Ann's pretzel.
Sell whatever you put. I mean, this, that, and third. But I ain't even gonna front.
That's cool. Two got me.
I would have said that shit too. My big.
Your white toe. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh on a 90-degree day.
Fresh out the womb.
No, you know.
It's some bullshit too, man.
Like what?
This nigga was in the park.
No socks.
This, that, and third. But I ain't even gonna front.
You got a perk 120. My nigga, that motherfucker got 2,000 in his pocket. Yeah.
Thundering again outside. Yeah.
$120. The lean.
Yeah.
Now look, this the shocking shit. This like I'm probably gonna try to look for that video too and play that demo public or what it do, Brody. You're speaking that real shit. Yeah, he is, man. And then say these young people need some good role models. They ain't gonna listen to them. No, that's what I'm saying. They don't want to hear. Like they only listen to what pays them and what makes them money. That's the only thing these young niggas gonna listen to. I figured that out a long time ago. Like it's nothing that you can do unless you're gonna put some money in their pocket or show them how to put some money in their pocket in a legit way. They act like they listening, but at the end of the day, they trying to keep up with the Jones. They trying to outdo the next young nigga. Is what it is. But right here, I guarantee everybody in there is who Gilly talking about. Gilly inadvertently, he probably know they do it. He probably know I'm pretty sure he know that how they, they always rapping about popping perks and all that. Instagram live, all that shit. But Young Thug getting caught with pills. Listen to how he say this shit. It sound like he talking about them. And not Gunna, but Thug, you know what I'm saying, laughing it off. But if you look at Thug old lady face, which is old girl behind Wallo right here, you'll see that she smiling, she laughing about it, but in her head she like, shit, you talking about my hood? You talking about these niggas?
Adderall, they got
He tried to Adderall.
Everything.
got the perk, the lead.
Yeah, nigga, he the rich junkie. You hit a rich
Shit,
one.
you know how many motherfucking rappers is rich junkies? Got the perk, the lean, the Adderall, they got.
He tried to Adderall.
Everything.
Nigga got 4 perk 30s in him. They got $120.
He got the 120.
They got a
120.
They on a perk 120.
Yeah, they on a perk 120
With 42,000 in his pocket.
Yeah.
Shit,
You got the perk 120. One nigga, that motherfucker goddamn.
with the lean
It's crazy.
and a Zanny. Nigga up and down all night. No, y'all, but I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all fucking era, y'all niggas took taking drugs to a different fucking level, man.
Man, y'all old, y'all niggas smoking.
I like that shit about Thug. He's like, man, y'all owe that nigga. Y'all niggas was smoking crack. Fuck y'all talking about.
Hold on. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify. Gil smoked dope,
No,
not
get the
me.
fuck out of here.
What the fuck is you talking
He most
about?
definitely
He used to
smoked
smoke Rambos. It used to be weed, heroin, and crack, all in the motherfucking blunt. They used to smoke, it was called.
Them niggas though, man. He's talking about them niggas. The niggas. They didn't. I don't know if he knew he was talking about them, but he definitely was talking about them without even knowing it. Niggas off folk perk 30s. Niggas is fucked up, and then I'm gonna show you the video where I don't know. Let me see which one of these niggas is it. Look Got It. It's Look Got It. I think who is Look Got It? That might not be it. I think he Young Thug crew. I'm not sure. Maybe I thought that was Lil Gotti. Who the fuck is Lil Gotti? I don't know why the fuck I thought that was Yak Gotti. That's what I thought that was. I'm tweaking and geeking. I'm watching this dumbass nigga for nothing. Hold on, I think he did say something about this slime and shit. Y'all know who this dude is right here. Renner S in the building. What it do, Renner? I believe Young Thug is going through, but he definitely, that's a fact. Listen, that's what hurt them. That's what's hurting the most. Like, only thing that might say Young Thug in there about that is that, you know, rich people usually get shit in their name. Like when you rich, you can go find certain doctors that'll prescribe you, you know, lean. That way, if you get pulled over with it, you can't be charged with it. Lean, pills, Xanax, you know what I'm saying, Vicodin or whatever the hell this preference was. But that they, you know, they'll if you own that medicine, they'll keep you giving you that medicine, but they're gonna dose you like you supposed to be dosed. Like if you're only supposed to get one every 12 hours, you're gonna get one every 12 hours. If you're only supposed to get 1 teaspoon every so and so, you're gonna get 1 tablespoon every so and so. So that's how he'll be getting it, and that's probably how not, you know, them niggas used to pouring up and all that shit. So he definitely up in that motherfuckers going through withdrawal. Like all of them, if Gunna was drinking lean and popping pill, he and that bitch going through it too. That's what I'm saying. That's what pushed a lot of people, a lot of these young motherfuckers start snitching because they can't handle the pressure of being in their anxiety. They so stressed out, and on top of that, they got to deal with, you know what I'm saying, withdrawals. Boy, shit be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Gilly, that's what I'm saying. Wallo, you know, Gilly, both of them been there. That's why I say they're a perfect combination. You know what I'm saying? Because Wallo done like 27 years, 26 years, some shit like that, down there 30. And Gilly been in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part was able to avoid prison. I don't think Gilly ever been to prison. So you got both angles. You got a motherfucker who was in the streets that avoided prison and knew what it took to avoid prison for the most part, and then you got a nigga who stayed getting caught going to prison. You know what I'm saying? So they got both angles. So but like I said, they not gonna, like, it's hard for somebody to listen, for a young motherfucker, or not just a young motherfucker, but it's hard for somebody to listen to somebody when they doing so good. Like if they getting, like these young niggas that's getting a lot of money and if they, it's like they ain't gonna listen to somebody that they doing better than, or that they feel like they doing better than. You know what I'm saying? And even then, they gonna take it with a grain of salt, because your life, he gonna look at it like, your life different from mine. Yeah, you telling me not to do this, not to do that, but that's the only way I'm gonna be able to feed my kids, so I gotta do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, that's not what they gotta do, because these niggas, like I said, anybody, any friend of a rapper, like if you a friend of Young Thug, if you a friend of Dirk, if you a friend of any one of these popular ass rappers, right? You shouldn't have no reason why you shouldn't be able to make no money, bro. You can you can start selling shirts, clothes, food, whatever. And your homie, if that's your real friend, he's gonna post your shit, and you're gonna get enough customers to sustain a good, nice lifestyle, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might have to go through a few things. You might start selling shirts and shit, and then that shit might not be moving fast enough. So if you say, fuck it, I'm gonna start selling motherfucking, I'm gonna start doing YouTube or some shit like that. I'm gonna start selling, doing stocks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start doing real estate. One of them is gonna work. Your homie gonna help you. Boom. You ain't gotta do street shit no more. Simple as that. I don't think they brain think past that shit. I think they be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get a pack and go hard, you know what I'm saying? And I understand, because I done done the same shit. I can't blame them when I done the same shit. But at the same time, like, we ain't have the technology they got at their fingertips. Shit, I guarantee you, if I had the internet growing up, I'd be rich as a bitch right now. Imagine, you know, coming into this world with the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, boy, we'd have been on top. I'd have had Microsoft shares, all that shit, Amazon shares. I would have had shares in every fucking company. And everything. You saw me with shares in every motherfucking company that's existing right now, at least, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was a little bit, I'd have had shares in all these companies before they blew up, and I'd have got rich right with their ass. Because that's all they gotta do, pick up their phone and buy some, and invest in some shit, or do some shit. Motherfuckers, man, they got everything. We had the damn near, shit, we ain't even had the internet, to be honest. Motherfucker had to mail shit, go to certain buildings, stand in line. Boy, it was rough. They don't understand. But I don't know if this I can't, he got on my nerves just sitting there running through that little 10,000 saying, oh,
what y'all want to play? This all nigga do is play. Y'all be some real hate man. Y'all be hating that man play.
I didn't see that part. I think I fast forwarded past it.
Look, man, let's say, if you want me to buy the motherfucker. One thing about Trap, y'all know. What the hell you talking about, son?
No, that was the other day when I said.
Anybody
right
know,
now,
is this dude slime? Or they putting the snakes up, so I guess.
$700 right now. Yeah, that's all.
This how wild these niggas is, though. This how weird these niggas is. This nigga on camera, on live, buying Percocets in bulk. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Even if you was doing that, like, bro, respect the person who's selling them to you. She ain't trying to get popped off. That's why she in that bitch talking about, I'm taking my name off the bottle. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to get popped off. Lovey, start beating in the building. What it do? Wolfgang business. Wolfgang Lovey Star on the motherfucking beat it is. Salute. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like too, man. Push a nigga up in the algorithm, so we're gonna turn everybody up. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. I'd be trying to look at the likes and that shit. What was it? He got 18. Y'all dead.
Never again.
Not all y'all,
They
you
take
know.
cocaine.
Some of them motherfuckers dead wrong. We gonna get there though. With or without you.
One time talking about, damn, you ain't got the money to get up there and swim free. Just 700, so. We'll deal with Montana.
Salute, love you, you already know. But do anybody know this dude right here?
I just seen it. Doing business.
I promise you, he look like he fuck with them niggas. I think he do though. I thought this was Yak Gotti. This nigga look got it.
Having this shit here for sure.
If they got the slime shit, see they putting slime out there on.
That's a no, sir. So with the red hair.
I forgot the damn thing was to look. So you and all that. That's what I'm saying. This shit's stupid as hell. Like, what the fuck is the point of the video? Man, going live buying pills. Then you gotta show the bitches. You ain't even have to show them motherfuckers. You gotta show the ones they already had. Bro, they like, this shit just, it's so fucking funny to me that look, he making sure he get it in the camera, bro. Like, it ain't even like he trying to hide it. He trying to make sure it's in the camera. You could have done that shit off camera. He making sure it's in the camera. So now we know you just got, you know what I'm saying? Police watching this shit. You got 500 people on there. One of them motherfuckers the police. They like, okay, we see that. We see him. What kind of car is that? Let's see if we can figure it out. Look like a Porsche, some shit, Scat Pack or something. We finna motherfucker. Let's go find his ass, pull him over.
I've been here.
Stupid.
Having this shit for sure.
Shit dumb as hell. Exactly, bro. That's why I know. That's how I know. Look. This how I know that they got so much evidence on these people to be able to come to even start the process of trying to charge them with something like that. I knew they got evidence on these people. They probably got so many phone conversations and so much shit. And Young Thug and them probably thinking like, well, this all circumstantial shit. We ain't really done shit. I'm fighting this shit. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the lawyer trying to get as much money as possible, so the lawyer gonna ride this shit out for so long until he tell them like, man, they got a lot of shit on you, bro. I think you need to try to take a deal. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when it's gonna, you know, it's gonna see. We gonna see what the real is. Cause somebody got to be snitching. I ain't playing. Somebody got to be telling.
Fake cool ass.
He definitely got to be with them because he slap what it do, slap what it do. They make it super easy for him, bro. They just put that shit. They be like, here you go, bro. Lock me up. Here you go. Which one? Which way you want me to put my hands, like this or like this? Ah, here you go. Go ahead, lock me up. Clink, clink. That's what I'm saying. Like they be so comfortable, but like it be. I see this shit so much. I used to think that too, like on everything, Rena. I used to think like these niggas gotta be snitches. But see, hold on, let me say this though. This another thing. People who I think rock like this, I think they willing to snitch, or they more likely to snitch than an average motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that's, you know, niggas that don't snitch, they be scared, they be nervous, they be reckless. They get their package, they ain't trying to put it on camera, they on their way home to put it up. They probably keep on them whatever they finna do, or whatever they finna use, or whatever they need, and they putting the rest of that shit up. Motherfucker ain't on camera, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just bought the perks, you know what I'm saying? Pouring them in the bottle. Motherfucker could've easily got them bitches like this, got the perks. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Came, put this in like this, avoided the camera, put it down, poured the other pills in the bottle, you know what I'm saying? The camera would've never seen that shit. Even though you still on camera talking about all this shit, they would've never seen it. Now they got you talking about buying perks. They heard a lady telling you about the prices and telling you about how you know what I'm saying? Y'all going back and forth about all type of shit. You talking shit to her, she's talking shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Then they get you on camera like this. Yeah. Perkies. Put the motherfuckers in the middle console, they know where to look and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be thinking. I be thinking like, man, these niggas must be willing to tell if they get pulled over. That shit crazy. Yeah, bro. I looked at see some of the shit sealed. That's why I say we don't know everything yet, but the indictment, it looked legit. Like when you look at that indictment, it's just like nah. And then it's so much, man. It's so many pages, bro. You can't, nobody making it through all that shit. You gonna skim through that shit and look at that shit like, yep, it's fuzzy, yep. They got this phone conversation. They got him saying this, yep. Like just like y'all see what they did with 6ix9ine. I don't know if y'all remember when 6ix9ine so-called put a hit out on Chief Keef. Knowing now, everybody that was watching that shit, I know me, I was watching that shit. I knew that wasn't a real hit. That man he on camera, smiling and joking and shit, saying, "I got 10K right now for anybody who for anybody that, you know what I'm saying, that bang on Chief Keef or some shit like that shoot Chief Keef or get at Chief Keef," whatever he said, however he said it. We knew it was a joke. We knew he was just talking shit, nigga. You ain't like that. Y'all hit that like button who just came in. We know 6ix9ine, it wasn't like that. We know he was just talking shit. He always trolling. Okay, fast forward. Here come Chief Keef in New York. One of 6ix9ine homeboys, which is, he made a song named after the nigga. Was it his first song? What the fuck is the name? I don't know. It was one of 6ix9ine's first songs. Cooper, or was it something with a K, I think. Cooper, Kinky, whatever, but it was named after dude who supposedly was his best friend at the time. That was a nigga that was looking out for him. He never did nothing to him. He didn't, because that's where everybody used to ask, like, why you tell on him? He never hurt you. He never did nothing to you. He had your back. He really liked you. You know what I'm saying? He went down there and saw Chief Keef standing outside smoking a cigarette or some shit, or whatever the case, going into a hotel, and shot at Chief Keef. Now, it's like the Hyatt or whatever the case may be. It was some type of hotel. If you go look at this hotel, the nigga hit one of the letters in the hotel. Like Chief Keef down, like I'm telling you, like Chief Keef down here. This Chief Keef down here. You know, then you got the door behind him and all that shit. You got the big ass, you know, entrance. You know how it's a big ass hotel downtown. Then way up there. Like way up there. I can't even reach up there where it's at. They got the letters, the name of the hotel. Y'all know where they put the name of the hotel at. One of the bullets hit up in there. So you know the nigga wasn't really trying to kill nothing. He ain't trying to shoot, because if he would have missed Chief Keef, the bullet would have went in the lobby. Nas ass finna get charged with some real, now you finna get charged with trying to kill whoever was in that lobby. If it was 28 people in the lobby, you finna get 28 counts of attempt murder. That's just how it go. Kinky, what's the nigga name? I forgot the nigga name, yo. Whatever the name of one of 6ix9ine first songs was, yeah, but he put a hit out on Chief Keef on camera that way. And it was just, we knew it was just bullshit. And they took that shit and they made that shit real. Because dude went and shot at him, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 88 pages, 56 counts, 28 people. Yeah. Man, it's like, man, it's trouble for him, bro. When I looked at that shit, I said, damn, we gonna go through that shit one day. We gonna need, that's gonna be like, we gonna need some time. That shit crazy. Yeah, they dug in his backyard, all type of shit. And I'm telling you right now, if they dug in his backyard, they had to have a reason to. Either they thought it was a body back there, which I highly doubt, because I feel like Young Thug ain't dumb enough to live somewhere it's a body at. I do think they was looking for money or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how niggas be like, if I'm gonna put this back here just in case something happen, I'm gonna bury something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, they dug shit up in his backyard and all type of shit. Shit crazy. I don't think they found nothing, but, you know, for them to even go looking, it gotta be like some type of phone conversation that they got. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably I feel like he was on the phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'll go broke, nigga, I'm going to dig up that, I'm going to that backyard, dig up that money, you know what I'm saying? Now, he probably said something like that, but, you know, he probably was talking about a different backyard, you know what I'm saying? Or he probably was just being, you know how niggas be talking shit, but they, you know, basically saying, I'm gonna go in that stash, you know what I'm saying? So he probably said some shit like that, and they took it literal, like, okay, we gonna dig in this nigga backyard whenever we go raid this shit. You know what I'm saying? They found, like I said, they found guns and all that shit in the house. It's just shit, man. It's just all bad. Like, and they got niggas like this that's just making it so easy for them.
Why I don't want to buy it before we steal it? Hey, yeah, my attention. I got a lucky son. What your name is? Oh. That little drunk ass girl right there. Yeah. Light skin, that was
his ass got perk talk episodes and shit. I can't take it back serious.
What?
Black hair. I see no issue in it. She gets it.
I can't take Buddy serious. His ass got something called perk episode. Sex, money, and drugs. Sex, money, murder. Oh, money and drugs. So he messed up even more when he moved to Buckhead. Yeah. They ain't know he was finna build that little slime city and shit. Ain't no telling what they, you know. They probably trying to confiscate all that land. They want everything. They like, hell nah. This nigga trying to do too much. Yeah. But like, you know, you don't see, bro, that's not common to see. It's not common to see a motherfucker get a drug house get busted and then they digging in the backyard. That ain't common, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they had, it was a tip. It was that, like a motherfucker had to get a tip off. Like, hey, just like this same way they be, like when I be watching the motherfucking shows about them killing people and shit, motherfucker get a tip. I saw them, you know, the neighbor would be like, oh, I saw him with a shovel, you know, and digging something up in his backyard, and it was like weird because it was like 4 in the morning, and I was like, what are you doing digging at 4 in the morning? Why wouldn't you do that in the daytime? You know what I'm saying? So they make them go look back there, and that's how they end up busting their ass, finding them bodies. You know what I'm saying? That shit be crazy. Just like that, they like this. It's like this dude on her doing this shit. Let's see. I gotta go. This way more dumb shit. way more dumb shit, bro. Let me see if I can
Ooh,
find
bro.
this shit.
Hey, you think you 95 serious? You ready to slide? Oh, he on line. What up, bro? What up, bro? Yes, boy. Fuck.
And if y'all know, if y'all remember when Dirk did his shit, it's a lot of fake, bro. What the fuck do people be doing, bro? This shit be pissing me off. Everybody talking about Lil Key got shot up and shit on the internet, on YouTube, bro. They just using clickbait. I hate this shit. But Dirk did the same thing them niggas did. Went down the line and introduced all his homies that they probably gonna, you know, try to say that's OTF and part of the gang, part of the shit. I just don't get it. Trying to find that I know what else we supposed to look at. Fuck went on this shit like a couple days ago. I promise you, bro, when I'm trying to find something to show to on the live, I can never ever find it. Like I can find it when I'm just not looking for it. Should be weird as hell. Wow. That shit crazy. I can't find that shit for real. And this the first one with the black judge. I'm talking about the one with the white judge. Yeah. You know, everybody got a little stash, rainy day stash or something like that. Well, mostly everybody got that rainy day stash. But it's just crazy, like for them to dig in your backyard, you be thinking like, you know, what the fuck make them do that without having a tip, a snitch or somebody, you know what I'm saying? And the snitches be having to prove their credibility, so they can't just be, you know, so they won't just, you know, they have to be credible witnesses, so they need to get them some.
0.1 H. Will there be any additional
I literally can't, this video should have been like a couple days old, and now I can't find this motherfucker. Shit is nuts. I don't even think it's in my history. But I fucking didn't look at it on purpose to watch it with y'all for the first time. Today that's 17. I don't know. Maybe I can't find that motherfucker. Yeah, but that was a mistake for them to be on there. They definitely shouldn't have been on that motherfucker doing all that. They should have played it smooth and smart. And like I said, I don't even think Gilly and Wallo had no idea that they was helping the police with the shit they was doing. Another thing, man, I got a motherfucking we'll talk about that honeycomb brazy situation too. How I know what's going on with it. Like I ain't gonna just put it out there like that. But this what I like. Honeycomb talking about his auntie ran off with $200K, right? I guarantee you that $200K was deposit money. I can show y'all text messages from me and Honeycomb people. Honeycomb himself, one of them, telling me, you know, us trying to set up a show because I wanted to bring him here to do a show. And I don't know what it was, like I was just going through like all the people that I can get for that price. I think he was saying like he wanted a certain price that was like around the same price that I can get like somebody else for that'll pack the show better. So I was looking at it from that way. But I personally wanted to bring Brazy, and he got locked up. And I was like, damn, I'm so happy I ain't sent that 10 grand, because if I'd have sent that money, they wasn't sending that shit back. He locked up. They were gonna say he locked up. We don't know. We gotta wait till he get out. You know what I'm saying? And now I guess all the promoters and shit, you know, coming want their money back. They had him booked for a show, and he made that post, and his auntie ran off with $200,000 to try to, you know, counter that. But yeah, that's about what happened for real, for real. I'm about 100. I can damn near bank on that. Guarantee that's what happened. Yeah, man. But you know, that's it, man. It's your boy Hoodie Mac. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Salute to everybody who came out. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I thought I had. Oh yeah, I do got it up there. All right. Y'all make sure y'all follow all the moderator gang. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button on the way out. Share. Even if you just screenshot it and share it on Instagram or whatever. Anything to help, you know what I'm saying? See y'all on the next one. Gangland.